It started.
I spent way too many hours in the hospital.
Yeah.
That's worrisome. I think I said that word wrong. I don't care.
And the bad thing, like, if we go into church, everyone's gonna be staring at my mom like, "What did you do?"
Ball.
Bought a bear.
I won.
I won. What about the bear?
What about the bear? Oh, it's back at the house. It's our pet now.
I tamed a bear.
Only you guys.
Is character? How is the character mancer thing? Draft?
It's actually very helpful.
Does it have some of the additional races from D&D?
No, you have to add those in.
Okay.
I'm too used to doing it myself, so I stick
Well,
with the original
one,
way.
one
I
beauty
will,
can
I will answer
confirm.
Danielle's question as soon as I am able to get a chance.
Go for it.
Okay. So first, when you say additional races, what do you
Warforged.
mean? Do you mean outside the player's handbook or?
Outside Player's Handbook, Warforged from Eberron.
No, it will only have the player's handbook stuff.
Lord of the Dragon Queen.
But you can still use it to add in custom.
Well, you have all the story stuff. You just don't have
you can still
any
add in
maps.
custom stuff.
But also, trying to remember, last time we rolled character stuff, Ben, didn't you, like, let us say if we got particularly bad stats on a stat roll, you let us re-roll certain stat rolls? When we were doing the, cat dude people one?
Yeah, the way I did it with the Felis thing was if you rolled 4 rolls and you had to get 2 1s, but if
That's
you
what it
get
was.
2 1s, you can re-roll them to see what your stats will be.
Okay. Thought it was something like that. If we did character mancer, then we don't get that feature.
Yeah, one of your rolls was a double 1. Did you not re-roll it?
I'm just waiting to get a character sheet now.
I have one for you. I just have to let you actually be able to use it.
I haven't actually rolled anything yet.
No. Alright, you should have a character sheet, Danielle.
But
Trying to see.
Last name.
Okay.
Are we live?
Yeah, I think so.
I love how I was muted.
You still heard me anyways?
I'm not muted.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I'm just trying to see.
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah.
Yes. Hello, everybody. Instead of our usual campaign or the adventures that we normally do, particularly I have decided that I'm going to start a pre-made campaign, and everyone will be able to create characters and play through it. Mainly to the fact that I don't have a lot of time to create the adventures, and by the time I know that I'm doing the Adventures of Spring Coast, it's not really enough time for me to make one. So a pre-generated adventure will give me more flexibility.
Yep.
This is just like a session 0. People are going to be making characters. We're going to be talking and just kind of having a good old day.
Having a great time.
Yes.
But I don't know how to. I can't do this yet. Oh my god, this is irritating.
Well, Draz, I take that back. I rolled actually pretty decent again.
You did it.
I always do it. I never roll bad when I make characters.
I'm
Okay.
having some trouble. For some reason, it won't let me.
And sadly, I
do the
actually would
ability
like
score
to roll
method.
Wait,
bad.
hang on, Christian. Sammy appears to be having an issue. I'd like to hear what it is.
I said I was confused. Like, it won't let me do the ability score.
Are you trying to roll, or are you trying to put it in Charactermancer? What are we trying to do?
Charactermancer.
Ability scores are a different tab. When you're in there, you have to, like, you can either do up and down on there, or you can just input the value. But it doesn't let you roll from there.
Oh, I had to hit custom. I'm an idiot. Okay, hang on.
Yeah, that too.
Hello, Todd.
There's a Todd.
User
Hi,
has entered
Todd.
the channel.
I actually have to roll. Okay, it's how many?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Sammy, I can send you something you can use to roll all of your stats real fast.
That would be appreciated.
I am going to put it in the D&D Nerds chat.
What's
Oh,
this campaign?
We're doing Horde of the Dragon Queen.
And then once that's over, we'll be doing Rise of Tiamat.
Woo!
Hey Sky, what's your class you're doing?
Artificer.
Oh, there's already a
That's already in the.
yeah, there's already a stat roll macro with that. You just have to up at the top of Roll20 where we have our tabs, click the 3 lines with dot next to them, and then it should say stat rolls, and you just got to put it in your bar.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, I got it.
Wait, who's the barbarian?
Aren't you a barbarian?
How did you know?
You said it.
You said it.
No, I didn't. I didn't say it when she was in TeamSpeak.
You put it in.
You put it in, yeah, the
Facebook
D&D
chat.
chat.
I
Yeah,
I
you were
don't
talking to
remember.
Draz
Yes,
about
you
it.
did.
Okay, so Todd, what are you
Oh,
thinking you
yeah.
would want to do for a class?
Necromancer. I already have a character made.
He's going wizard.
At least you're not as disgusting as those ridiculous pyromancers. Seriously, why do they love pastry so much?
So I mean, I guess that means I should be the cleric so you have some healing power.
You're all
Ew.
good, Sid.
That 9 scares me.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
fine. I have one too.
I kind of wanted to be a healer person, but or a gunslinger, but
God damn it.
Reroll your 10. Actually, reroll your 12 and your 10.
I think Ben is the one with the ability to say whether or not to reroll.
No, he said you have to have 2 ones.
Ouch.
can I roll all?
Wow.
Ben,
Damn.
can I roll both of those?
These rolls.
Yes.
Or what's the adventure?
Am I re-rolling just like do I reroll redo the whole roll or just the ones?
Just the 2. So you would roll
What about the one I have 3 ones?
or yeah, no, you would roll. I go ahead and just re-roll the 2 stats. So like roll 4d6 2 more times.
About where I'm putting that 9.
Better.
Really?
Wow, I went from having super low to much better.
How the frick did you get a 20?
Yeah, that's a 15 and a 16.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
not
about to
a...
say.
It's not set up to drop the lowest one.
Yeah.
Whew.
He didn't get a 20, don't worry. That would be
Oh,
insane.
wait, Scott, please don't do it yet. I'm still trying to copy down numbers. I'm getting really confused now.
Also, Sky, there is a macro to auto roll your
Okay,
stats.
so a
I already
16,
rolled 'em.
12, a
Okay.
12.
I
You
rolled
said it was going to
bad.
be that 17 would be a 15,
It's a 15 and a 16.
so a 10 and a 16. Okay.
I need to figure out where I'm putting that 9.
And if you want it to automatically calculate it for you, the combination is 4d6 DL1.
I guess I'm gonna be a pretty strong cleric.
Good.
That'll go well with my strength ranger.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Wait.
Okay, you know what? I need to go. Like, if Too Bad Homebrew didn't have the Soul Beast from Guild Wars 2 that lets you merge with your pet and attack up close, because that would be perfect for you.
Well, I
Right,
mean, I'm probably not
ranger.
going to have a beast, so.
You are the beast.
I'm a good town guard.
You're a good town guard? Oh. Oh no.
This ought to be fun.
Oh no.
I mean,
Yeah, I gotta protect the people from all those orc raiders.
oh no.
I'm not familiar with it, but I have a feeling that everyone dies but him.
Oh no.
This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, this is gonna be really bad.
Where did I put my player's handbook?
Okay.
I can tell
Well-
you he's not gonna like each other.
Oh,
I'm
you're
done.
the orc. He's the orc barbarian, isn't he?
I just have to
Something-
Ben, you
something
never
like
gave
that.
me the dagnabbit.
I'm getting there.
Thank you.
Give me 1 second because I'm sending you something else. So the module doesn't exactly give me like a distinctive list of deities. So
Can we just use the standard D&D deities?
yeah, you can.
Travis, how come our characters always hate each other?
What makes you think we're gonna hate each other?
I just do.
Is the Raven Queen? Yeah, okay.
I just.
You're actually gonna use the Raven Queen?
I don't know. I have to think about what I'm thinking about it.
You could never mind.
But also at the same time, my knowledge of the Raven Queen is shaped by what we see of her in Matt's campaign.
Ah, yeah, Matt's campaign.
Well, I mean, the Raven Queen does exist in D&D.
Just seems more sinister in
Matt's campaign.
in this one.
Oh.
I don't know why. Isn't she a good guy?
She's neutral. She has domain over the dead.
Wants to keep things dead.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
She's closer to like the personification of death in certain settings.
he doesn't like.
Like liches. Who really does?
No one, because they're assholes.
There you go.
Not even liches like liches.
Exactly.
Liches
So-
get stitches.
So Todd,
Exactly.
Todd's playing a necromancer, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Okay,
Oh
see,
my
the
God.
question I have to ask there, there's actually a few questions to ask there. A,
Just kill us
are we
now.
talking about the type of necromancer who actually raises the dead, or just the person who uses necromancy spells?
I don't
B,
know. That would
are we
be up to
talking
Todd.
about a cleric who uses raise dead, or are we talking about a wizard who practices the school of necromancy? And C, how illegal is it in this setting?
Yeah. How illegal
Yes.
is necromancy in this setting?
yes to all of that.
I don't know. It's up to
Because
Todd.
my Warforged might be told by his goddess to stop Todd.
Oh God.
Which brings up another point
We're
that
all
I was
gonna
actually
die.
asking that question. I was on TikTok, and one of the guys I watched that's a DM, one of his players was a necromancer, and he's hunting down 2 assassins that's trying to kill him. Well, the necromancer thought he found one, but it was just a kid on a roof, and he was gonna throw the kid off the roof, and his party talks him down, but later on, he leaves to go get a bite to drink, because he's half vampire, and he tracks down the kid. He uses
Half?
Ray of Death to kill the kid. Okay, half vampire, doesn't matter. He kills the kid in front of his little brother and his parents, raises the kid as a zombie, or a undead, and then the party catches up with him, finds him at their house. He then uses Circle of Death to kill the rest of the family, and then uses them to attack the party, which he then announces has gone soft and decides that he's going to solve the problem his way.
Nice.
Todd, pro tip. don't do that.
Yeah.
Why not?
Don't be an
mean-
evil character unless you really know what you're doing. Because evil characters, if you don't know how to make them fun for the rest of the party, are actually just really irritating to play with.
Yeah.
He's lawful neutral. Also, how do I get in the game?
Oh, okay. You joined late, so I'll probably have to copy and paste it. Oh, I didn't want to do that.
That are gonna hit us are gonna be really
Copy,
nice, right?
paste.
What?
Alright, if you click that link I just pasted in TeamSpeak, Todd, it'll take you to the campaign, and then I will let you edit your character sheet.
My con modifier is 1, hun.
That's good.
No.
At least you have a modifier in your con.
Okay.
Here's the thing. The only reason I am sort of where I am at the moment, here are my modifiers right now. 141102.
Oof.
Which 2 in?
Charisma.
4's index.
4 is index.
1's and everything else.
Yep.
That's not that bad.
No, it's not. Well, I'm also playing like one of the most fragile races in the world.
You want to go rogue?
I like being a rogue, though. I said I'm playing a fragile race. I didn't say I was playing a fragile class.
Yeah, rogues
You
are not fragile at all. They have so many things that keep them alive. It's hilarious.
And yet, how many? I'm done.
Okay, Lily has gone down once. Once.
Because you're smart. Shadow's going down. I don't even remember.
Neither does Shadow, what with all the brain damage.
I'm surprised they don't. I'm surprised they don't have alignment thing on the character sheets.
Yeah, they do.
I just see race, subrace.
Keep going.
Click bio.
Oh, dang it. Why does everybody want me to do things today?
Age, size, height, weight, eye, skin, hair.
I promise you it's on there because I just used it.
Okay, so on the first page, sorry, it was not under bio. Core, it should say class level, background, race, alignment, experience points.
Nope.
Click the cog.
Okay.
That's weird because it actually worked for me.
It's a
Sorry,
gear.
Not the core bio spells cog. Like in the actual field where it's showing race and subrace, click the cog in the upper right of that.
Oh. There we go.
Todd, are you in? Are you
Yeah.
in now?
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay, Ben.
I already edited it.
You're a gamer character sheet.
He just has to put all his stuff in.
We're just making sure because he was quiet.
Okay. So, yeah, to answer those earlier questions, I really don't know how illegal necromancy is in this setting. It doesn't really discuss it.
I don't know. It depends on how you necromance.
Make like a D&D buff and pull it straight out your butt.
Really? Really?
I mean, I would imagine depending on how it's
Well,
used, it
or how
would
he
be
does
viewed
it.
as bad or good.
A means to an end.
Probably not.
Depends a lot on the culture of the current
That
town and
doesn't
such.
sound good.
Yeah, I'd have to like actually do some.
I mean, because people don't really get good when you're raising
Well, I mean,
dead things.
in this current setting, probably not a good idea to just go around raising dead bodies.
No? Some people will end up killing you.
And we're gonna probably.
Well, there's going to be a
end up-
lot of people trying to kill you guys.
That's the point, right?
Not with that.
Okay, to keep
What?
someone from within the party being told by their goddess to kill you.
That too.
It doesn't really matter
Aren't
what
you
the
a
goddess says
Warforged?
because no one really cares.
Robots can have deities. They just
I
speak in
didn't say-
binary.
He just.
They
speaks
just-
binary. Oh my God, Draz, I love you. Beep beep boop. 1 2 1 2 1 1
Please
0
remind
1
me
1.
again why I put up with
See,
you.
see, that's how you know it's an ascended robot. There's a 2 in there.
There's a 2.
Yes.
There's the gods right there. It's the two.
Like a robot just sees the two and is like, what does it mean?
I'm a real boy.
See, there's gonna be some story stuff behind why I have a Warforged cleric.
So
I swear, I am going
apparently-
to be the most normal person despite not looking like it.
Yeah,
I doubt it.
I mean, I have my Aurene is a fairly normal person. She left her town for love of books.
I'm a,
Really? Really?
Gets into crazy stuff for
Arene's
you.
normal.
Aurene is
Aurene is
currently
normal?
alone at the keep.
Oh, she's probably loving it.
Well, she's not
Aurene is
alone.
Aurene is normal. She does not have some tragic backstory like everyone. Her parents are alive. She left home just because she has a love of books, and she read every book in her village.
And she got fucked in with us.
Yep. Not so normal now. And you're staying with us. That's what's
Well,
really
for now,
messed up.
she's thought about leaving, but so has Wolfram. So
Those guts.
Bye.
So it's Shadow. Oh wait.
Shadow has ruined his relationship.
I'm not
Shadow's
surprised.
Probably dead.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, if that campaign goes the way it's going, we're all those characters are non-existent.
Oh.
Because Landon never
Just a
gets
heads
time.
up, she's like not happy with him at all.
Here, and should be happening in Glyphindale. In that campaign, I actually have the character sheet pre-made for my character.
You can't pull it over. You just have to like copy it over to the sheet he makes for you.
I want to see if it's alright to copy how much of it I can copy over. If he wants me to re-roll for stuff.
No, if you have stats and everything rolled, you can just bring it all over.
Right.
Yeah.
Why do you have 18s and everything?
It was purely coincidence.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, you are level 1, so make sure all your stats and stuff are for level 1.
I'll have to.
Yeah. You're level
Yes.
Character
level-
Mancer is useful for this.
one. Not level break it. Not level kill a dragon.
I am having so much trouble trying to find a dang deity. This is why I don't like doing deities, but you know what? Frick it, this works.
I found mine.
Fuck
Also,
you.
how do I add a picture for my character?
You would send me a link to the picture or the picture itself, and I could upload it for you.
I mean, Sky's got to work on my picture.
I'll send
A
you a
more
picture.
direct method, Todd, is on your character sheet. Go to Bio and Info. In the upper right, you should have a button that says Edit. You can hit that, and there's an option in the upper left to upload a picture.
That too.
Sky,
I was mainly saying it so I can make your
Yes.
token.
you don't want to work on that. I can just keep trying to find one.
I would keep looking for
Yeah.
one just in case you do find one, but
Yeah,
I'll work on it on the time that I have off.
that's fine. I'll just keep looking. I'll eventually find one.
Here's a
Or hell, I'll change his appearance.
here's a
and I'll
link
just
for
go with
the
it.
character image.
Oh my god, right? This is annoying.
Okay, it just took me to Pinterest with a bunch of random pictures.
It should be at the top. It has a Pinterest. It has a thing where it has
Top
pictures
left.
underneath.
No. Todd, it just takes you straight to Pinterest. It doesn't
Yeah,
give you
it
an
just took
actual
me straight
picture.
to Pinterest.
Hold on, let me go to the actual website.
Let me kick it.
Did you really
You can
just say,
also
"Let
just
me
right
kick
click
it"?
the image and
Ow.
hit Save Image As. Or Open Image in New tab.
I literally
Hold
just
on,
like
try
popped
that.
all of my ankle and it hurt. Ow.
No.
That is
Oh,
the
that doesn't
exact
work.
same link.
Oh, damn it.
Don't care. Thank you. Merchants, travelers. Oh, that could work, technically.
Honestly, Todd, the easiest thing to do will probably be to just right click the image, save
Save it.
image as, and then upload it into your character sheet, and then Ben can get it from there.
Alright. That's what I'll do.
Nope, not gonna work.
Alright, how do I upload it in my Google Sheet? Character? Oh wait, okay, yeah, character edit, got it. Alright, never mind.
I just realized how bad it would be if I had this god. Whoops!
Alright, the character's image is uploaded.
Okay.
Okay, got the racial stuff put onto my sheet. Now I gotta do, I guess, class next.
Here, Skylar,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure this character is on this other sheet is at level 1, I believe. But can't remember what level exactly, if it was or not. Pretty sure whenever Landon helped me make him, we put him at level 1. But I'm not sure how to tell.
Should be at the top.
I didn't put in the experience, his experience or level.
Okay, I would just. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, that you guys didn't level him up or anything. Because Landon ended up popping off.
Wait, leveling up where?
My
His.
pre-made character.
To.
Alright then.
So how would I, as a cleric, gain proficiency in heavy armor?
You die. I don't know.
I probably have to take a feat.
As a cleric, how would you gain proficiency in heavy armor?
Yeah,
There are actually some cleric domains which grant you proficiency with heavy armor.
Do any backgrounds do that?
No.
No.
There is not a single background that gives you any proficiency with any weapon or armor. It is exclusively languages, tools, and skills.
The largest modifier I have in anything is 1.
Mm-hmm.
I just got really lucky with that 17.
If you need me, I'll just be sitting over here with my 20 strength.
Just
Shut up.
curious. Out of curiosity, Sky, how combative is your character?
Breaks your neck.
He's going to die.
Not that much.
Okay.
Tell you why.
Well, night. It was fun.
So everyone protect Sky. Got it.
Oh, you mean like we always do?
Yes.
Everyone
Yeah,
protect.
so normal session. Got it.
Everyone protect who? Sky.
The one person you can't protect him from
Ugh.
is himself.
I'm not gonna lie, that tasted extremely
Actually, we
gross.
can. We killed him.
Well, yeah, then again, you can't make bad life choices if you're unconscious.
Knock his ass out. Got
Or
it.
dead.
Or dead.
Oh, this is great. I can see how this
Funny.
this campaign's gonna go.
D&D Beyond.
That was hilarious.
Artificer still is called play tested. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it turns out that when your character dies in the game, they do actually pass into the D&D Beyond.
Hmm.
Wow. That was lame.
I'll be here all week, folks.
Why do
I
I put
hope
up
not.
with you?
Just a slow clap. That's all.
He doesn't even get that.
The clap is like
Guys.
1 clap per minute.
Guys, you can do better than that.
It's an extremely slow clap.
Why did I have to pick the hard race? Never gonna find a pitcher. Sucks.
Apparently, it's not as irritating as Catfolk. One of my earlier players
Oh.
lamented when he picked a black-furred Catfolk to play that it was unbelievably difficult to find an image of a black Catfolk that was not either snarling or porn.
Shit.
Okay.
Add to the damn thing.
Now.
You can't make me.
Finally.
I can't use that though. Oh my god, it's so hard to find a deity that lines up with this. This is annoying.
Also, I wish I could share this like page with you, but there is an appendix in the Dragon Horde which has backgrounds. It provides players with easy ways to create characters with compelling ties to the events of this Tyranny of Dragons storyline. It has a background template which allows you to roll like a d10 and pick a connection of some kind, a bond, and
Did
then
that.
2 optional features. Just in case anybody wants to create something connected to the Cult of Dragons or be a dragon scholar or something.
See,
No,
here's
this-
the problem. I already
transfer
did all my
guts over.
stuff. The issue is the race. So I'm trying to pick something that makes sense.
Ben,
Hmm.
this transfer guts over.
No.
He's very
I
tired.
was gonna say, I don't have your class.
But my character is just like, okay, I don't understand why this guy keeps trying to suck my blood. It's really weird.
I'm gonna shut up.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh god.
You know, Ben? You know what? I think this might actually be the only picture that works without having to mess with it.
Without having to blur stuff.
Gonna have to change what it.
Okay, I finally picked one.
I just hear my mom yelling at the TV while they're watching Walking Dead.
I don't see why you couldn't serve Bahamut as a war cleric.
Because yeah, I don't think War Cleric really would have any reason to follow Raven Queen.
Hooray for trying to figure out all of the things that we had to do. Yippee! Oh my. Okay, sitting on the ground hurts.
I got to.
I didn't mean to open Guild Wars 2.
Oh god, I heard my laugh echo.
Yay for awkward silence.
I'm looking for a
Doing three things
dumbass
at once.
picture.
I'm legitimately like doing three things at once. I'm sorry.
It's so hard to find a picture.
You could try Pinterest. They have
I'm
pictures of
on
everything.
Pinterest.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Mainly because he picked a very odd.
Yep, don't tell no one.
I'm not. He picked a very odd thing to find a picture for.
Yeah.
Okay. You say so.
I mean, it's not as like odd as it's just odd because it's hard to find a token that works with it. The other one.
Use the picture I was using before. Yes. Makes things so much easier.
Okay, so it does work.
Here, how's this character looking so far?
Whoa, echo.
I can't see it.
You able to see the changes?
We can only see our own character sheets.
I'm looking. Yeah, it looks alright. Okay.
Okay, so whenever you learn spells by default from like what I'm learning from War Domain, it doesn't count against my total number of cleric spells I can know, right?
I do want to differentiate between spells known and spells prepared. For cleric, you know all spells. The difference is in what you're preparing for a given day. But correct, your cleric domain spells are automatically prepared, and they do not count against your spells prepared for the day.
That's what I want to know.
I can't edit my bio info all of a sudden. Confused. Oh, never mind. I'm stupid. I don't.
Have you tried doing the thing?
You don't be quiet. You're gonna get it later. Guys, shut up.
Well, see, she made me chuckle, and then she told me to shut up, which made me chuckle harder.
Oh my god, all of you, leave me alone. I'm trying to see if this will actually freaking
Yes,
work.
you're
Thank
just
you.
constantly under the gaze of the invisibility spell. No.
You can help me.
You're gonna have to just find something that fits close enough. It doesn't have to be exact. And then if you really want one that's like specifically drawn, I can draw you one later.
Christian, you need to just hunker down and master the art of making artwork so that you can perfectly portray your character exactly as you imagine. Or you can just find a picture of a guy holding the wrong weapon.
I swear you were going in a different direction with that, Draz. I really do.
So did I.
Yeah.
And I have no regrets for it either.
A warhammer is a martial weapon.
Correct. Wait, hold on. No, Danielle, hold on. One second.
What?
You mean to tell me that you are a warforged war cleric with a warhammer?
Yes.
Do you pursue a path of
Too many
peace?
war.
Ironically, that is he fights for war to one day bring peace.
He will turn to dust before he does that.
Is your favorite character in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Tournament Edition War?
What?
Is your favorite D&D is your favorite WoW class the Warrior? Does he keep his clothes in a wardrobe?
Joke's on you, I don't play World of Warcraft.
What about God of War?
More puns.
Kill
If he
later.
were to
I
switch
have no
to a
issues
more
with this.
nature-based class in ESO, would he be a warden?
You play ESO?
On PS4, yeah.
Wait, what?
On PS4, yeah. Every so often when I feel like it.
I just play Guild Wars 2. But my main class on there is a ranger, so.
Like I said, just pick one for the first episode next week, and then
Hey, if I can't wear armor, what can I replace these armor stuff for? Can I replace it for a shield?
If you're talking about the starting equipment, you can also just roll starting wealth and buy custom stuff.
Well, Ari was like picking some of the stuff out, but like I can't wear armor as a warforged. So I was just asking him if I can swap out the whole armor choice thing for just a shield. Because armor's pointless to me.
How do I add feats?
I
Yeah.
mean, I would imagine
I
that would
guess
be
it's a yes.
fine. I don't see why it wouldn't be. I want to back up, but my dog's ear is like right by the wheel of my chair. Watch out. That's the one you're gonna go with for now?
How do I add feats?
That picture reminds me of someone. But I can't remember
Todd,
who.
you shouldn't have any feats unless you're picking a human and getting the level 1 feat.
Alright. Wait, do wizards have feats?
He reminds me of Vossel from
Todd,
Final
are
Fantasy
you
XII,
a
but
human?
an orc.
Yes.
Okay. Are you taking the variant human?
Don't think so.
Okay.
think it's a
Basically, human
variant
is
human.
either +1 to all ability scores, or the variant human is +1 to 2 ability scores, and you get an extra skill proficiency, and you get a feat. Are you taking that?
I guess.
Okay,
But if
the
he's going
feats
to be
I do not
squishy,
believe are
or
in
if he's
the
not gonna be
compendium. So what you would have to do is on your actual character sheet. Let me just open mine up real quick. On the character sheet in the features and traits tab, just add a new thing, add in the name of the feat, and add its description. You'll just have to type it in manually.
Or copy paste.
And he's gonna be squishy.
Okay, so attack with a light crossbow is based off dex. Change that.
I'm gonna die so fast in this campaign.
That's how I feel right now.
We'll see.
My highest stat is a 13.
Can you send me a link to the compendium?
Are you looking for feats or?
Yeah.
Feats are a fairly big decision to make.
Why are you
Might
doing
be able
that
to
so
find-
early?
Because level 1 human can get a feat.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find a decent list to link to.
Wait.
They can either take the stat increase for all stats, or they can do the feat thing.
Oh, wait, I already get a shield. I don't have to worry about the whole. Okay, I don't know what to do with the fact that my armor is now like unnecessary.
Need armor?
I didn't read further down to see where it says already come with the shield or holy symbol. So what should I do since I don't get the armor?
Can you send me a link to what you're looking at so I can possibly read it?
Well, I was looking in just at the cleric thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Todd, there you go.
So
It should already be filtering so that it's only showing you the core D&D feats. If not, just go ahead and filter it by that, because I don't know how much of the extraneous material we're using.
basically, because you're a warforged, you don't need armor, right?
Correct.
And you already have a shield, so you're trying to figure out what you can take instead of armor.
Yes.
I'm actually very surprised I didn't know the variant existed.
Possibly a magical item to to replace it.
Oh, wait, never
Of
mind,
like
Todd.
common, what rarity? Like common or rare? Or something?
Probably like common or uncommon.
Okay, let me figure out how to find.
Wait, are we talking about getting an uncommon magical item at level 1?
To replace her armor.
An uncommon magical item is way too big to replace plain old dang armor with. Those things are actually quite strong.
Yeah.
Then I don't know.
She does that, and that's
Like,
not
if it's just replacing armor, a shield would probably be fine, unless there's some reason that got ruled out earlier.
He already
I
has
get
a
a shield already.
Then
Common, a
I'd
bunch
say
of
just some
armor
extra
or
money,
something.
because you didn't have to buy armor.
Yeah, that could work.
Thank you, Draz.
Well, there's
Didn't
some
even
common
think of
stuff. Let me just see what's available for common.
Alright, I think my original character sheet was at level 2, so I may need to modify some stuff.
I don't even care. That's something you're gonna have to talk about.
What?
If Warforges even drink potions,
I would
since they're
imagine.
machines.
Can Warforges drink health potions?
They don't need to eat, drink, or breathe.
So can a health potion heal it?
I don't. I'm not even gonna be in this conversation. I don't even know.
That is actually an interesting question.
If not, that sucks.
Okay.
As a FIE's published release, another Arcana, Warforged are treated no differently than PCs of other races.
Okay, so yeah.
Todd, I sent you a different link in D&D Nerds chat. Probably the main ones you want to look through are the ones that don't have a source listed in parentheses, because all the other stuff is, stuff from other books, Unearthed Arcana, that sort of thing. It's the sort of thing you'd have to run by Ben first.
Here, I'll hold off on that then.
Yeah.
I
You might
think
consider just either doing the standard human or just going with a different race.
standard human.
Okay,
Just
yeah,
say
that's just
standard.
+1 to all ability scores.
I did.
I think my other character actually was not level 1 but level 2, so I need to probably modify some stuff. How many spells do I get at level 1?
Are you able to see the wizard description? Just so that I know what you have in front of you.
Let me go and see.
And also, are you using Charactermancer?
I don't believe so. How do I get on that?
Okay, Charactermancer is basically just an option you have when you're making a new character sheet. You can go to the cog, and in the bottom right there's an option to use Charactermancer. It'll delete everything you have thus far, but it is a fairly fast way to get information in. Whether or not you use it depends on how much you've already put in.
Issue?
Okay, so yeah, this answers our question a little bit better. Warforged are not just constructs; they're living constructs that have souls inside of them. So healing magic and potions should work on them just as they work on any other humanoid race.
Oh, okay.
Sammy, we can hear you.
Sorry.
Fine.
Well, all I gotta do is figure out backstory of my character, and I'm done. It'll be lovely.
And yeah, the reason I directed you to Charactermancer, Todd, is because that tends to work faster than trying to put everything in manually, as I discovered recently.
Here, where's the cog? I'll start using Charactermancer.
So, you know where it says Core Bio Spells, and then there's a cog icon?
Oh yeah.
Click that cog, look in the lower right of that page. There will be Launch Level 1 Charactermancer. It should tell you most of the stuff you need for the class, including letting you pick spells known, etc., etc.
Alright, got it.
So, cleric, do you think I should always use my one-handed sword and shield?
You're asking me?
Or you are dressed?
Okay, I'm going to need some more context for that.
Like, because I could get a greatsword kind of weapon, but I don't know if I should, like, as a cleric, always try to make sure I have my shield out, or what.
The main reason I would not recommend springing for a greatsword is simply because them things is expensive.
Well, there's a Moon Touch greatsword that in dark, it's a common magical item. It says, in darkness, the unseen blade of the sword sheds moonlight, creating bright light in a 15-foot radius and dim light for an additional 15 feet. So having that and being in melee combat would help everyone else out if we were in darkness and they couldn't see.
I mean, I'm going to have to ask if the DM is allowing that. If I were DMing, I personally wouldn't be having magical items of any sort at level 1, but that's just me.
I mean, I was looking at just common items.
My character has
Does it
dancing
have
lights.
a cost on it? Like how much it might cost?
Let me see. It doesn't say a cost. I would have to. Let me see if I can find my Xanathars and see if it says it in there.
Because the only way I could justify it is if it would cost around the same as your armor.
Does nothing in this book have a cost?
That is fairly normal for magical items to not have a cost listed in 5e, because generally speaking, they're roughly expenses enough that the exact cost doesn't matter that much. It just kind of depends on how much the merchant wants to charge for it, because most of them aren't really mass produced. About the only thing that does have a cost tacked onto it is the plain old potion of healing, which I believe is 50 GP.
Yeah, I'm looking at
Okay.
someone came up with a magic item cost by rarity. It says common would be 50 to 100. In that range for common magical items.
Also, where did you find the Moonlight Greatsword, if I may ask?
D&D Beyond. It's moon touched. They like a variant, a bunch of different moon touch stuff.
And what kind of armor were you gonna have?
Which one is the highest? I think it's chainmail is the heaviest armor.
Plate mail is the heaviest, Jim. Chainmail is 75 gold pieces. So it would be within that price range.
I thought they were calling me downstairs as the show they're watching. So what do you think?
Well,
I can take off whatever starting money you think I should.
Well, I'd say since your armor would cost 75 gold pieces and you don't need it, and the item's rarity roughly equals about the same price, I wouldn't say it's far-fetched that your character could have bought it instead of armor. But it doesn't do anything other than light up area, does
Correct.
it?
Just lighting up the area.
Okay.
It's like slightly less than a torch. Also,
Yeah.
the moon. I did look that up as well. If we are going with that, it just says any variety of sword. So if you're using a longsword, it could be that.
I figure sometimes he just needs to get in there and beat things up with a two-handed weapon. And hey, it'll be helpful for the fact that I don't think many of us have dark vision. And it actually doesn't even say how much damage it does. I need to go find the stats for a normal greatsword.
2d6.
Yay! How do you know that off the top of your head?
That being said, I believe a greatsword is also very expensive. I think the greatsword itself would cost like 50.
So that would put it like around 125 to 150 gold.
Yeah, the greatsword itself is 50 gold.
Yeah. And the
that's
magical
why I was saying,
item rarity would be like
Moontouched
50 to
lists
100.
Moontouch lists itself as being any sword. So if you plan on maining like longsword, then like you could just have it be that. Because if you're adding that on top of a greatsword, that suddenly becomes extremely expensive. At least for a first level character.
Well, you may want to go with a darker red. Yeah, because that's kind of like vampire red.
Yeah.
Might want to go like a crimson. I can't see it. It's behind your computer.
So how much
Quiet.
would the Moon Touch Greatsword cost?
So the greatsword itself being 50 gold, and then the Moon's Touched rarity is like 50 to 100, so it's going to be like 125 to 150 gold for the weapon.
And chainmail cost how much?
It was 75 for chainmail.
Let me see what I get from my background whenever I pick it and stuff. I have so many tabs open.
You're able to see my stuff so far?
Give me 1 second. 18, 15, 16. Yes. I don't hear him. Two. Oh, I had 12.
It would fucking help if I wasn't muted. Okay, that's darker. Ben. Or that probably decide is darker. That's still too bright.
Like,
Yeah, I know, more crimson I'm trying, but
hold on, let me come over there. Watch out, Bailey. Go to like right around there. Try that one. Bailey, I really wish you weren't laying where you're laying right now.
isn't that every dog though?
And you could like leave the outside rings that look brighter red and just try to do like the center of the eye.
That?
Yeah, now back out, look at it.
Hold up.
Well, you want some variation.
Okay.
Go back. Can you zoom back in?
Yeah, if I could click buttons. Well, I can keep going in.
Yeah, I know. You may just want to do like a little bit here, like these three, and then it might look fine. If you don't like it with that brighter ring around the outside, you can always fill in the whole eye. But I think that darker red would look better than a piercing bright red. Because something that bright would be indicative of like
Bitch is a vampire.
something other than normal. Oh. Oof.
Everyone's quiet.
I had to be. People kept coming in and out of the room.
Oh. I hate that.
Well, I got fussed at by a certain somebody because I kept talking to my mom.
Who?
That would be Draz.
Oh.
I think that's just gonna work, Ben. That way.
I figure you probably don't want us hearing your family conversations.
It's just about tomorrow and having to be ready to be presentable. That's all it was.
Oh god, I zoomed in too far. I'm seeing the Matrix.
That's an odd thing to think.
I'm an odd person.
No comment.
So, how are you doing, Todd?
Looking for one more personality trait and then I should be just about done.
Yeah. No, I didn't want to close that, damn it.
Gotta sit here and fucking Photoshop, fix my damn picture.
Strats, I don't remember who was most likely the race that made the Warforged.
I know absolutely nothing about Warforged, so I can't help you there.
There's different iterations. Some say dwarves made them, others say wizards created them. I mean, it's kind of up to you how you want your backstory to play out. Could just be someone that was a tinkerer.
It's alive! And then you crush the skull. Who knows? And that's what made you want to go to war.
I don't.
Don't listen to
I don't
me.
feel like that's
I'm
very
dark.
accurate.
It's not. I'm just a dark person.
We know.
Alright, so
I don't know, Ben. Does this eye look right? Cause it
Give me
doesn't
a
feel like
second.
it looks right. That eye looks really good in detail, and that one looks like some kid.
I think you darkened that one too much.
This one.
Mm-hmm.
Did I even
alright, I'm
ask?
applying changes.
Yeah, see how this one's got more varied like colors in it? This one's more all one color.
Well, the real reason is because this one actually has black around it. So it's defined more, this one doesn't.
Oh, yeah, you really are drunk, Courtney.
Oof.
Hey, look what I did. I made it look good.
You did the things.
Yep, there you go.
Look at Ginge becoming an artist.
Yeah, I'm not, I'm just fixing things. What I want to do is remove that beard piece right there. It looks stupid.
I need to get me an art tablet. And an actual, like, good version of Photoshop.
What are you talking about? This is totally
That or I need to get me
legit.
some Copic markers.
So you're saying I can do the Moon Touch longsword instead?
How much money are you starting out with?
It would be 90.
Okay. So that's a little too low for the great sword. How much was the long sword?
Let me go back to find where I put that.
Longsword is 15 GP.
So yeah, you could probably do a moon touched long sword.
And I just have 75 gold left over from the chainmail. 15 is what I start with an acolyte, so I can use my acolyte money for.
I mean, I'm assuming the chainmail money went towards making that longsword moon touched. Am I correct?
Yes.
Oh right, math. Wait, so how much would I have left?
Well,
Plus 50?
So if we say it's at the low end of the spectrum and it's 50 to moon touch an item, and the sword is 15, then yeah, it'd be 75, so have 15 left over.
You say this is a JPEG, right?
Most likely.
Where's my coffee cup?
Bailey, your skin is like dough. She's laying on the ground and her skin is like spreading out around her.
Wow. By the way, there is absolutely no music on the stream, so it sounds sort of like we're just talking. That's it.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Sky about maybe playing something, but I forgot.
And then he went poof.
Yeah, and then he disappeared, and I don't have any music on Roll20 at the moment.
The awkward silences.
I mean, you can always just,
I'm back.
put some stuff in. Kevin
Look.
McLeod has stuff.
He's back. Yeah, play music.
Okay,
Sky,
I'm
your
getting off of
character's dead.
me now because that's
Oh.
awkward.
It
Your
happened.
character's dead.
Happened
When
so
did we start
fast.
yet?
You were on the carriage and you had a heart attack, and your character died.
Jesus, that's a thing now.
Dang
No.
it, Light Yagami.
How did he get your name?
What was it, Kevin McLeod?
Just go on the Incompetech tab in the jukebox.
Gotcha.
There, Ben.
Oh, and ability checks are just like if you made a straight strength roll and stuff like that, right?
Ability checks are anything that involves your ability score, so all of your skill checks are also ability checks.
Okay. Should I get guidance or not then?
Yes.
Oh, wait. Okay, guidance is actually a really good cantrip. I can tell you that right now. I love
Yes.
it. Also, a fun thing that may or may not be relevant to you at all is that initiative is technically
can
a
make my
dexterity
token.
ability check.
I'm actually happy with
I
that.
Yeah.
might need that.
And yet my dex is a 4.
It's Sky.
Literally just that. I hate it so much.
This is the one I went with. Unless you still want to work on that one, you don't have to if you don't want to.
It's up to you.
I will say this now, like having an initiative of 4 makes me happy yet irritated at the same time.
I don't know. I think this one will work here. I'll let you look
I have
at it.
initiative of 1.
I'm sending you
I
a
have
picture on
2.
Facebook.
Aren't you the ranger? Shut up.
I did a little modifications on it.
I feel like you're a ranger as if Aragorn was a ranger.
Yeah, it looks good.
Aragorn was a ranger.
He wasn't
Does he
very
look
much a
like
range
both?
person.
Good lord, that's loud.
What's loud?
Yeah. Give me a second.
He's playing music and his ears just went pop.
I'm trying not to
Okay,
go
so
through like
since I
that
have the
the time.
sword, I'm not sure we need actual light. I mean, yeah, it's further light, but
I
I
have
mean,
dark vision. Just to put that out there.
I'm also thinking Sacred Flame and Spare the Dying.
Yeah, those would be good.
I have light spell. I have dancing lights.
I was gonna do Toll the Dead, but I didn't. I don't know. Sacred Flame or
Right,
Toll the
right,
Dead
right.
would be a better. Well, I mean, what would be a better damage cantrip?
God, that scared the hell out of me.
Flying toothpicks.
No,
Dras, your opinion, your valuable opinion.
No. We're not gonna have that.
What, Ben?
It's nothing, just.
Okay.
Dras.
Random music playing in my ear.
Oh my
Apologies,
god.
I was AFK for a second.
Oh,
Is
it's
it
okay.
for me?
I was asking your opinion for a damage cantrip to take. Should I do Sacred Flame or Toll the Dead?
Honestly, all I can tell you is it depends on the flavor you want to go for your character, and that's about it. They both got their pros and cons. It's just a matter of which do you think fits your character better.
That better.
Ben, no offense, this is really weird.
What?
No,
the
I
music?
love it.
Oh yeah, his music is free, so that's good.
I get that.
Copyright free.
Still creepy.
Air prelude. What?
That is creepy.
You're creepy.
Yes,
No comment.
these are correct statements.
Here, I pressed the
decide
apply
which
changes
one
to
to
my
take.
character thing and it's still loading.
Well, okay. What is your deity?
Bahamut.
Stormy. Bahamut, Sacred Flame.
Ticker flame, right? I just.
You can always pick up Toll the Dead
Biscuit
later.
Monkey.
Yeah, basically, I think Toll the Dead would fit if you were someone like the Raven Queen or one of the like darker, not necessarily evil, but darker deities. Bahamut though is real shiny, so Sacred Flame fits.
That's better.
And now they're playing at the same time.
Yeah, give me a second.
Well, that actually is pretty. Never mind.
There we go. But yeah, that stuff under the Incompetech tab is very, very useful for DMing, because music can really help to set a mood for a scene. It's very, very good.
Yeah, I just didn't have any loaded at the time, so.
Do I have to worry about setting my spellcasting ability for cantrips? I don't actually know what this does.
I don't know what... Oh, the spellcasting ability for you is just going to be Wisdom.
So for all my cantrips and spells, I set spellcasting ability as Wisdom.
Yep. Although I think when you drag it over from the compendium, it should automatically set like spellcasting ability as spellcasting ability, which defaults it to whatever you set at the top.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Oops.
Is everything going in and out from me? I don't like this.
Looking at the title of that song just makes me remember how I am convinced that the entire Gaelic language was invented as a prank to make foreigners sound stupid.
Probably.
The benefit of Sacred Flame is the enemy does not take any advantage from cover. Because it comes down.
Yes.
Also, I'm taking Spare the Dying.
I would do that.
You probably need that.
I would do that.
I'll be honest, I've never actually seen the point of the Spared the Dying cantrip except on like a Grave Cleric, where they have an extra range on it. Because the effect can actually be replicated by just buying a healer's kit that costs 5 gold.
Heals kit, you have to pass a skill check, right?
No! It is a medicine check to stabilize someone without a healer's kit. If you have the healer's kit, it bypasses the check and just automatically stabilizes them as an action.
How much is a healer's kit, Draz?
5 gold.
The fact you know that off the top of
Can I
your
see
head
that?
scares me.
He has one, probably.
Yeah, I have
Can I spend 5 of my gold to get a healer's kit? Wait, do I have to be proficient in the healer's kit?
Nope. You actually can't be proficient in a healer's kit. There's no proficiency.
Music though.
Yes.
May I spend 5 gold to have a healer's kit?
Sure.
Can we have music back before I rickroll all of you?
He's just like,
Yeah, to get it to loop, you have to actually click the loop icon.
Yeah, I'm doing something at the moment.
Yeah, he's playing this video game.
I
I'm
guess
trying
I
to-
can bring Toll the
And,
Dead. Or do Word of Radiance.
How many cantrips do you know at level 1 again?
3.
Okay. Just wanted to double check on that one.
Word of Radiance, you utter a divine word and burning radiance erupts from you. Each creature of your choice they can see within 5 feet must succeed a con save throw or take 1d6 radiant damage.
Okay.
Let me actually check the cleric cantrips real quick.
I mean, that's fairly short range.
I mean, you can always take thaumaturgy and open all the windows.
Frick is this called? Seriously?
What?
Nothing.
Like, I would recommend some kind of a utility cantrip. Honestly, even something as simple as light would probably work. Yes, I know you have the moonlight thing. Sometimes a second light source is good. I personally, just in my personal opinion, I've never seen much point in having 2 attacking cantrips, because you rarely actually use attacking cantrips anyway. You don't need that much variety on it.
True.
I feel personally attacked.
You should.
Yeah, I'll probably bring light then. Also, I guess I might. Well, my AC right now is 18. If I have my shield, I'll be an AC at 20. But don't count on me to pass stealth checks. Ain't gonna happen.
Clang, clang, clang. Greetings, citizen. I am Stealthing. Pay me no mind.
Someone
So-
prowling around here.
It
You hear
almost
that?
sounds like something like Krunk from Emperor's New Groove would do.
It actually reminds me a bit of the half-orc rogue someone made once who had no ranks in stealth but tons in intimidate. So he would just walk up to people and shout, "You don't see me!" and roll a 20 on the intimidate check, and they're just like, "Wow, sure is a quiet day."
God damn.
Ow.
Still, one
just-
of my favorite stories is about the bear, who like was so good at his deception that no one realized he was a bear.
That sounds really stupid.
And
like
a
the
butler who
druid-
spoke for him.
Like the druid who turns into a tree in the middle of a bandit camp. The bandits walk over like,
Looking
"Wait a
at the
minute, was
time.
this tree here before?" The druid says, "No." Roll deception. Natural 20. Well, I guess the tree knows better than we do.
What the fuck?
So where's everybody at with their characters now?
I am working on background right now.
I'm done.
I am too. I've been
I'm
doing
pretty sure I'm
yesterday.
done.
I'm doing my spells. Cause spells.
Cut spells.
Ben, do you
yeah,
want
I
me
know.
to, like... I don't know if you want us to discuss, like, general background information with the group, or if you want us to tell it to you, or what have you.
Okay, so the way this is gonna work is like if you guys all already know each other on the way to town, it's fine for you to discuss background things. If only a few of you know each other, discuss between each other. If you were by yourself before you started coming here, then you just happen to get on a
I
carriage
don't
with
know.
these people.
Do I know any of you?
Probably not.
My character doesn't even know himself.
Hot damn.
Like, honestly, whether or not I know them kind of depends on where they're from, because I worked as a soldier, as a scout in a town,
Okay.
so
Let
it
me
largely
get...
just depends on whether they were in my community.
No, I wasn't.
Okay, so you're currently heading to Greenest. Gotta find it on this map here real quick. Okay. So, the nearby towns are Bergos, Candlekeep, Burdusk, Briarbor, Easting, and then further away there's Scornable, Elturel, there's Baldur's Gate, Trail, Sourbar, Dragon Spear,
That's neat.
Parnast, Loudwater, Secomber, Daggerford, Waterdeep, Redlark, Westbridge, Freebor, Neverwinter, Leylon, Longsaddle, Nesme, Silvermoon, and I think that's most of
Where
the...
are we going?
You're going here.
Where we at?
You're probably somewhere around in here. So like,
God,
Gornbull...
all of the crackling.
I'm gonna turn this music down a little bit.
Oh,
No, it's not you, it's my headphones.
No, I know, for me personally, I need to turn it down a little bit.
Oh wait, you have the master turned down, that's why.
Oh crud! Now I gotta figure out what cleric spells to take.
Let me find a picture of this map and I'll... You're in the Sword Coast.
Yeah, a map would help because all of the things you just listed off are nothing more than names to me. They
exactly
mean nothing.
right.
Same.
Yeah.
Let me actually find a mapper.
Zoom in. You can just put the file on it and I can just zoom in.
Yeah.
Here to put the link in.
Do people have last names?
Well, it'll be helpful to have this actual...
If I did. If I did, I don't remember it.
Yes.
Well, I have one at least.
Or I denounced it and said fuck it and moved on.
Well, it's more I'm trying to make sure it doesn't sound like pretentious.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So,
Can we click on it?
hold on, let me put everyone on this map.
The only problem is the compendium doesn't have updated stuff for like Xanathars and all that. I don't see how you drag stuff from the compendium to your sheet.
You just click it and drag it.
It won't let me do that with the spells.
That's weird.
Okay, in all of your guys' journals, there should be a map of the Sword Coast now.
That is not zoomed in enough.
You can always open it up in another tab.
No, I mean, it's still not.
Well, crap.
Still not.
Give me a minute then.
I can see it perfectly
I can
well.
see it, but
Give me a second.
If you open it up in another tab as the image, you can hold Control and scroll, and it'll zoom in for you.
I don't know if maybe it's because when I open up the spells list, it pops up in a different window in here, but it won't let me add it too.
it does that, but it's still blurry. Oh shit.
What I do, Danielle, is I click the I tab on the compendium. You can search for the spell, and you have to click and drag the name without actually opening the tab. Just click and drag the name into your spell tab. And where is green nest on here, so that I know where I'm looking?
Bottom, middle.
Bottom middle, yes sir.
This may actually help a little bit more.
There we go, okay.
There, I actually made a map. of,
Hey.
Okay, I'm gonna say I'm from Burdusk, just because, well, that's a close place.
Do my changes real quick.
And where are we now?
You're on your way to Green Nest.
Green Nest.
Dagnabbit. Okay. We're going here.
Hey, where the hell are we looking at here?
Now, Ben, I know you don't know a ton about this particular setting. Do you happen to know of any places that routinely have, issues with orcs and goblinoids, other such, monstrous humanoids?
Here we go.
If you don't, that's fine. I'll just keep it as it is. I was just curious.
I can look real quick.
Okay, so we're going all the way down to this place, down in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Just like any decent campaign.
Yeah, start nowhere.
I'm just gonna put that there so that I don't have to actually say it.
I
Yay,
can
I'm
get
done.
ceremony, and I can use a ritual to help teenagers reach adulthood.
As long as they pay the 25 GP.
Oh, so how much starting gold do I have?
Should have told you in your class.
Were you using Charactermancer?
Yes.
Okay, did you select standard starting equipment?
I chose an explorer's pack for that.
Okay, look on your items thing there.
Mhm.
I want you to tell me if it has a spellbook in there.
Yeah.
Okay, you already have your equipment then. Does it show some amount of gold on the thing? Like some small amount, like 10 gold or something?
No, 0.
Same.
Okay, did you pick like a custom background or did you use one of the existing ones?
I think it was a custom one.
Okay, that's probably why. Most backgrounds give you some small amount of gold. I'm not the DM, but I would personally say like 10 gold, because that's usually what a background will give you. The starting equipment you picked for your class replaces normal starting gold.
Alright.
I wonder if I take both Bless and Bane, or just keep it only one or the other.
Okay.
Okay,
This
this static
has
is killing me.
a lot of history about the orcs and stuff in the Sword Coast. Guys.
Okay, thank.
Nikes. Hang on.
Then again, I should probably bring Healing Word for healing people who are far away.
What year is it?
Okay, like
That's
I
what I
said,
say every time I wake up.
Draz says he's getting on at Burdusk. If that's okay with everybody else, you can all say that that's where you were at.
All right there.
I was gonna say that my character came from here.
Scornable.
Yep.
Or Scornubo. That's fine. You could say you traveled down to Burdusk and now you're traveling down to Greenest.
Yep.
Like, you can pick anywhere you're from. You just have to figure out how you get to where you're going.
I travel. There you go.
Oh my gosh, I look up Warforged Clerics of Bahamut and I literally see someone use like a Mecha Godzilla as a base.
I don't think that works.
I mean, technically, the Warforged are made based like in the image of whoever makes them.
Okay, looks like most of the like big orc wars were way off to the north. I cannot think of a reason for this guy to travel this much, so I'm just gonna keep it as Burdusk.
Okay.
I think there was some stuff that happened around Dragonspear, though. It's not unreasonable to say that some of the orc tribes may have gone south, and they may have just been an issue around Burdusk. So there you go. Oh, Sammy, box over the shape so that it is selected, and then hit delete. There you go.
That where you're from? Doesn't matter where I'm from, it just matters where I'm going.
Oh, the grave, you mean?
Okay, well, unfortunately, this
No,
is
it's
the,
not what I meant.
this is the only audio I can find for that. Add that.
Everyone roll initiative. What the fuck?
I mean, I'd be fine with that. Practice combats are fun.
Yeah, too bad we don't really have a map we can practice on.
I mean, it's quite literally just open up a new map, slap some goblins on it.
Here's the cave you're in.
Here's the cave you're in. But where's no cave? Use your fucking imagination.
It's 100 feet by 100 feet and completely white.
Wow, that's
Begin.
a shitty cave. Yeah, you suck at drawing.
I wasn't even
Looks like
trying.
looks like either a stomach or a kidney.
Yeah, you can put
You're
that.
inside of a dragon's kidney. Attack
So
the
you guys
walls!
entered the dragon's kidney.
That sucked for that dragon.
What entered the dragon's kidney? Didn't Vax and Scanlan do that
Yeah, they were inside
Well-
of its like,
in its muscles?
yeah.
For a picture, I almost accidentally uploaded this picture of Lord Draken I have on my computer for the avatar. I'm like, that's not a Warforged.
Not even close.
Draken is also slightly severely evil.
Slightly.
Nice.
Slightly's alright. At least he's not.
Slightly evil.
At
He's
least
not
he wasn't
completely
fully evil.
I mean, he tried to destroy the multiverse and take over it, but yeah.
That's
He also
fine.
killed every
Wait,
incarnation.
hang on. He tried to destroy the multiverse and then take it over.
And reforge it in his own image.
Okay, there we go.
Sad.
He also
I was about
killed.
to say, there seems to be like
he
a bit of a flaw in that order.
Yeah, he also killed every incarnation of Tommy he came across.
He doesn't
Well
like
done.
himself.
He's got some serious self-hate issues.
And granted, he also killed Rita, but I mean, he kills everything.
True.
No one cares about Rita.
Rita cares about Rita.
No one cares about Rita.
She had a tragic story in the original.
So Sky, you done with yours?
For the most part, I gotta basically figure out backstory, but I can do that over time.
Yeah. Are we talking about Power Rangers now?
Oh dang! I
Are
wonder
we
if I
ever
still
not
have.
talking about Power Rangers?
Where are my
True,
pictures?
but I was
Maybe
very
I still
confused.
have as a screenshot somewhere.
I mean, let's face it. When you get right down to it, every D&D campaign is Power Rangers.
I'm not following that. What?
Ben, check your Draz, check your Facebook.
I don't know how.
Boo. Really?
I don't know how to check Facebook. It's impossible.
Uh-huh.
No one knows how to do that, Sammy.
You're asking too much of us.
Oh, ow.
We now have a map. Now the adventure can begin. We're one step ahead.
Well, next week, I may have to export your characters and
Why?
import them to a new game, depending on if I can import the modules to this or not. But all your stuff will be saved. I just have to take them and move them.
Mm.
Hope so, because I don't want to do all that again. Carrot gets attacked. Oh no.
Baldur's Gate.
Attacked by goblins. Those sad bastards.
Okay, I think I have everything set up.
Ow.
Okay, Todd, how you coming along?
I think I got mostly everything I needed set up.
So
You're
many
done.
A's.
Draz is done.
Someone help me get the shape off.
Guy's done. I'm done.
We already figured that out like a while ago, man.
I didn't even see that message pop up.
I don't
My
know. I
point.
don't know if Sid's done.
We figured that out a while ago.
Cavity only made it. What is like an hour so far, or 2 hours in the stream right now?
Not.
Roughly.
Hour 45 minutes.
And everybody's basically already done.
We're done, but we really don't have anything much to do.
I was gonna
because
say,
we're
if everyone's
finished.
done with their characters, we can do. You guys can do roleplay a little bit.
I have no qualms with this. I just think it's gonna be funny. Okay.
I just want to fight, man. I've been playing D&D forever. Make the freaking carrots get attacked.
I'm just waiting for everyone to say they're okay.
I'm
I'm
ready.
cool with it.
I'm done.
Okie dokie.
I'm ready.
Let me turn this music off real quick.
I muted it.
Okay.
Todd said nothing.
So, you've all been traveling from place to place, doing whatever it is you've been up to. Eventually, you've all ended up in the town of Verdusk. Gray clouds hang over the sky as you all begin to make preparations to move to a town called Greenest. You spend your day exploring the town, getting something to eat, just regular things. And eventually you hear the coach or the carriage driver yell, "Last carriage for Greenest. Everybody get on."
I nod and walk over, looking slightly imposing, being a gold-scaled dragonborn with 4 axes strapped to me.
Jesus Christ, that's unnecessary.
Like great axes?
Hand axes.
Oh. Sure.
I just
sure.
kind of nod at the person who called out and just enter the carriage without saying anything.
Same, but I'm cloaked.
I'm cloaked too.
You see
My
a
carriage.
Copycat.
kind of shortest
Half a reason.
halfling crawl up in the carriage and plop down next to you guys.
Yeah, I shuffle in behind everyone else and sit down.
Like a skeleton? Ah.
All right. Tickets, please.
Danielle didn't get on.
I'll hand him mine.
Oh.
I present ticket and do thing.
Right. He goes around, he collects everyone's ticket, and he goes, "All right, we're gonna be taking off soon. I'll let you know when we leave." He goes, he starts attaching a few things to the side of the carriage before he eventually climbs up into the carriage. Alright. So. Alright, we're taking off.
So currently, this consists of a gold dragonborn, a halfling, a human, and a warforged, and 2 people who are obscuring themselves with cloaks, correct?
This can only end good.
Just asking for confirmation.
Yeah.
Okay, you can definitely tell that my person is human-sized.
I can confirm there's definitely a warforged, a dragonborn, a halfling, 2 people wearing cloaks. One of them is slightly taller.
Yeah, I'm like 6'9".
The other one is shorter.
5'6".
human size, and then another one that's cloaked that's about medium height.
That's short.
As the carriage takes off and you start heading down the road, a slight rain begins to pass over.
I'm just kind of looking out at the rain, sniffing it a little bit, feeling kind of relaxed. Gonna glance toward the people who are wearing cloaks. You know, if you're worried you won't be accepted, come on, just look at the crew in here. I think you'll be fine.
No response.
All right, no pressure. Just want to make sure you're comfortable is all.
It is quite a lovely crew we have here.
Yeah, I'll admit I haven't seen I just turned to the big giant robot. My apologies, I am not at all familiar.
I don't think she's there.
Danielle?
Right, well, understandable.
Danielle? Like, send her a message real quick.
Yeah, I think she's not here right now.
She
All
made
right,
it
then.
through all of the character making, and now she's not here.
Someone added in a dial tone.
I think it broke.
Oh, it has nothing to do with acceptance. This is just more comfortable.
That's fair. I can understand that.
Nothing like a nice snuggly cloak to keep you warm.
You know, in a book, this would probably be really foreboding.
You'd think that's a little too prolific.
That's just something to think about. I mean, come on. It's not like we're in a story.
You read too many fiction novels.
Every so often when I'm bored. Not bored that often.
It's just a rainy day in a carriage heading to a town, city. We're fine.
Too right. Besides, like the smell of rain. Anyway, I know you guys are probably trying to rest. My apologies. I'll shut up for you.
Everyone else
That's
being
so-
so quiet is so weird.
You don't hear that? It sounds like you're freaking like
Yeah, I hear that.
buzzsaw. Not you, Ben. It's someone's
So,
mic.
I just
Yeah.
take out a book and start reading.
guys hear any great stories lately?
Like,
I don't know, word going around. Anything at all?
When you say that, the carriage driver, who is currently getting soaked, yells back through the front hole. Well, I heard there's a dragon been flying around lately.
A what?
Oh, that's quite interesting.
Why would a dragon be flying around?
No idea. It's probably just an old rumor or something.
That's an awful scary rumor to be going around.
Well, you know how people are. It was probably some kind of bird and it got spread around.
Would make an interesting story, though.
Indeed.
Just seems like it would be a pain.
Oh, I'll tell you that. It's hard enough dealing with orc raiders.
You tackled the dragon.
I mean, orcs are tough enough. I'm guessing a dragon's on a whole different playing field. I mean, heck, I'm a dragon and I'm scared of dragons.
Like, under the cloak, there's sort of a lifted eyebrow and a okay. He's not all the way cloaked, so you can slightly see the face. Okay, so the races in the carriage are Warforged, a Dragonborn, a Halfling.
Yep.
And a human, myself, and whatever Ginge is.
Are you wearing gloves?
Me or Ginge?
Ginge. Examining Ginge's character, he does have a pale green colored skin.
As I see that, I'm just gonna look back to him after my comment about orc raiders. No offense, obviously.
You're fine. They rejected me anyways.
Yeah, they do that a lot.
Definitely when you're half something else.
Yeah, they're not the accepting type. I know that much. I don't know what comes over them. I swear when I fight them, they just seem like mindless brutes for the most part.
Because they are.
Yeah. It's just a shame. They could be so much more, you know?
I'll take my hood off.
Him putting his hood down, it does reveal a rather handsome orc with long black hair and deep red eyes.
Oh my gosh, it's Ford's long-lost brother, Tonka.
Do you have tusks?
No.
He does not have tusks.
I will reach my hand out and say, Horus. Horus Aurelius.
Havoc. That's it. I don't have a last name.
I feel like I have to change my name now.
Nice to meet you, Havoc.
Oh, great. We're all getting familiar with each other now.
Oh yeah, the other half is Elf.
Interesting.
I see. I'm sure there's a story behind that. I'm not gonna try to pry it out of you right now. I kind of know how things go.
Dragon rumors. Rumors like that don't spread.
People talk. Me, I just kind of need to get out of Uberdusk for a little bit. See some new places, you know? Never really been outside the little town.
I've been around.
That's good. Good to travel while you're young. I made the mistake of not doing it myself.
That would make you.
Well, I'm 28 now. Probably doesn't sound like much to you, but for a Dragonborn, it's decently old.
What is that?
Oh, that's just the buzzsaw. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. Kinda have to, because I can't hear you over it.
Oh,
Not
you're...
me, is it?
yeah, it's you.
Yeah.
It's your feedback from your mic.
Oh my god. Okay, I'll fix it again. Hang on.
It's like, and I'm like, Drax, I can't hear you. Why is it getting so?
So, you're 28. It's interesting, I am too.
Nice.
Yep.
Although I guess that makes you a little bit younger. Halflings live a little longer, right?
Yeah. Like 2 centuries.
Man, it feels weird knowing someone who's the same age and they're more of a kid.
Yeah.
Wait, you're what? You're a kid?
I'm basically a child compared to you guys.
Yeah, age differences are weird like that.
No, not
Not
really.
quite as extreme between, you know, a human and an elf, but, you know.
I'm
Well,
25.
halflings are known to mature around the age of 20, but age-wise, compared to you guys, we would be children, living up to 2 centuries and all. I never introduced myself. He holds out his hand.
I shake it.
Panna. Panna Finn Bardwater the Third.
Oh, God.
Nice to meet you, Pannerfin. My apologies if it takes me a while to get the rest of that name down.
I probably won't.
Panner's just fine.
That's a very long name.
Yeah, it was handed down through the family, so
Does the big thing not talk?
I
Doesn't have to.
don't know.
I think they might be in rest mode. I don't know how they work. So, if you don't mind me asking, what's bringing you guys to Green Nest?
Well, to be honest, not quite sure. I was just kicked out of my guild, and I decided that I might as well travel a little bit.
Guild?
Yes.
An artisan, then.
Oh, yes. I enjoy the arcane side.
Ah, interesting. Hard work.
Yes, yes, yes.
How about you, Havoc? If you don't mind me asking.
Just traveling.
Fair enough. Same here, more or less.
That's all I do. That and some bounty hunting, but mostly traveling.
Bounty hunting, huh? Never actually tried that myself. Might
Eh.
give it a go. Got a decent skill set for it.
Not hard.
Yeah. And admittedly, there's still that part of me that's kinda itching for a fight here and there.
You just
So
kill
long as
the
I can
asshole.
use it to help people.
Kill the asshole in the paper, bring his head back in, you get paid.
Probably pays better than what I was doing.
I'm just gonna close the book and just listen.
What were you doing?
Me? I'm just a town guard. Well, a little bit higher in rank than that. I worked as a scout. Had to find the trails of the various orc and humanoid raiders that came by the village. Figure out where they were going, what they were doing. Get in scraps. Keep them from actually doing any damage. That sort of thing. Hard work. Lost a few guys. But good work. Needs doing.
Interesting. Never really done anything like that. I mostly just sat in a lab, tinkered with things, read books, made scrolls.
You've never been out of your guild,
Not really.
and you decided to travel.
Well, seeing as I was forced out of the guild for
What did you do?
that's a story for another time.
You killed something, didn't you?
You'll hear the
No, gods, no.
human sized. You'll hear the human sized one switch to halfling. You don't really have to tell, but probably good to tell later.
He switches to halfling as well. Yeah, I figured as much. It's nothing horrible.
Then what's the problem in telling?
I mean, switches back to common. It was mostly due with the way I'd done my practices and things like that, and they didn't like it. I never killed anyone or anything like that, but there was quite a few explosions and injuries.
Well, at least you caused your getting kicked out. I got kicked out because I was born differently.
Hmm. To be honest, I'm not quite sure how your guys' orc bands work.
Neither do I.
Oh.
Never being honest, I probably know more about orc bands than he does at this point. And the only answer I can give to that question is viciously.
I was raised by elves.
Oh.
So you know Elvish then?
Yeah. Not like those savages. Seriously, is like Danielle coming back, or is she just
He's
gone?
probably asleep.
She didn't sound tired.
He had a long day.
Yeah. I sent her a message and it wasn't seen, so I'm assuming she's gone.
Same.
Be gone.
It's alright. It's on standby mode.
Wow.
It's just got like the one little red light that indicates it's plugged in, but not actually functioning right now.
No.
Yeah.
I think our eyes are getting turned to the weird, skinny human guy. He's just like,
Quick, kill him!
Okay, I need
Get
to
him!
fix this.
ah! So, what's your story? You're quiet.
Here on business.
There it is again. The button.
Insight check.
Insight check.
Wait, dang it, I have to do this thing because I have to do this
Are
on
we
every single
rolling?
time I made it a
Really
thing.
doing
Yes.
insight checks?
Oh, so we
Really?
are rolling. Yeah, so we're allowed to roll.
Oh, this ought to be good.
All right.
Dang.
You can't beat that.
First roll of the campaign, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Episode 0.
Interesting. And I did not
Nope.
mean for that to be on advantage.
Well, it shouldn't even
That
have been an
luck.
insight. It should have been
That luck.
perception.
No, that wasn't Todd. That was
That was
me.
Todd. Yeah.
Oh, that was you. Todd's the one. Oh, okay. I could, but honestly, it's gonna be crap because it is.
Okay. Todd, were you telling the truth or were you lying?
Telling the truth. There was a little
Oh,
bit more
snake.
to it, but
Oh,
yeah,
no,
I was
like-
telling the truth.
It's not that I think he's lying. It's that he is a person who is acting a bit shiftily, keeping his appearance cloaked, hasn't
Mhm.
said anything this whole time, and when asked a fairly normal question, just gives a fairly creepy sounding on business.
Mm-hmm.
I hit a button. I need the DM to help me fix it.
Basically, I'm just
Okay.
trying to see if I should be suspicious of this man.
You know, it would have been more suspicious if I
What?
said I was going to be a clown at a kid's birthday party.
No, that just make you. That just make you
That'd been weird.
creepy.
What do you need help with, Sid?
Oh, never mind. I fixed it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I had a moment.
So there's deeper words into your business. It's just none of us know what dress.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he didn't roll deception or anything. He wasn't intentionally trying to deceive us, but
Yeah, so he's telling the truth, he's just not telling the whole truth.
Yeah, exactly. I just know that he's like intentionally hiding something. I'm just gonna kind of go back to what I was doing and just be like, okay, I understand. But I'm gonna make sure I'm, can still see him out the corner of my eye.
Also, my character is laying back with his eyes closed.
Well, that's safe.
I mean, we're in a carriage.
And
You always this skeptical?
anything can attack.
If you believe so.
Training, so that'd be probably a good time to do it.
Rain, mud, and annoyance. I doubt anybody is that crazy.
You fought bandits.
My blade has tasted a little bit of blood.
But you should know bandits are really crazy.
I'm aware.
All depends, though. A lot of them don't really feel like attacking in the rain. Aside from the obvious disadvantages, there's also the fact that they leave tracks a lot easier.
It slows down your movements. Easily heard. You can be heard when it's washing. There are plenty of disadvantages.
you guys know a lot about this stuff, don't you?
You
Had
have
to.
to when you travel.
Huh.
Or guard. Or anything.
feel like I'm out of my environment here.
You are.
Mm.
That's fine, though. Just consider yourself as having an armed escort. I'll give him a little smile.
He kind of nods. So any of you guys into the arcane arts?
I don't touch magic.
Nope.
I'm currently studying.
Ah, interesting. What kind of studies do you do?
What kind of studies do you mean? School specifically?
I mean, yeah, you could describe the schools that you do.
Mostly transmutation.
Oh, you.
In a way.
It has its... It
In a
definitely
way,
has its advantages.
The time you needed that insight check would be now.
Oh no, like that one I wouldn't have rolled an insight check on anyway.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm just kind of suspicious of him in general, not about his school of magic.
Yeah, I study necromancy. Kill it! Jesus. Hey, look, Danielle's typing.
What?
She exists.
Sorry, didn't have the mental capacity for that. Go to bed!
It's fine. There's no, like... Yeah, sleep is good. You should go do it. You're tired. There you go.
Now we know it's in rest mode.
Yeah.
Meow.
Oh, we have 2 magic users.
Hey! what happened?
Interesting.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm particularly well at it. Never really been well at anything, to be honest. Just try to do what I can.
No failure is just a method of practice, right?
What is it?
I open my mouth
Failure.
to say something and then close it.
I said failure is just a method of practice.
I mean, I guess.
I wish I could explain that to my son.
What do you mean?
Well, nothing. My son's a stable hand. He's an idiot.
Oh.
Maybe he just needs a little bit of encouragement and push. Or maybe not, I don't know.
Or maybe he needs to find another job he's good at.
Be rude.
Being honest.
But there's no need to be rude.
Well, he clearly called him an idiot, so I think he agrees with me.
DUC is rather suggestive when it comes to different people and different practices.
Well, since you put it that way, A little bit more confident about my 732 failures.
Mm.
How many?
Ouch.
732.
732 failures,
The
huh?
carriage driver, which was taking a drink of something, coughs up a little bit of it.
Failures of what?
Good practice.
Well, let's just say they mostly ended in explosions.
Oh my
Is
gosh.
that what got you kicked out?
Oh, no, not really. I mean,
I just kind of like shift away from him a little bit subtly.
most of them were in the woods, but I so happened to be tinkering with something in my lab, and let's just say they're building a new half of the building.
Yeah, it sounds like you had a...
Great practice.
Yeah.
Flying hurts. Yeah.
Switching back into halfling. Okay, no wonder.
I'm just gonna close this.
Yeah.
And he pulls the leather tarp down to
Oh,
close
this
off
is gonna
the
be a
hole that was
long
behind him.
trip.
Yeah,
It's
kind of
Good
trying to
question.
fuse a
Y'all
gunpowder
speak-
with a fireball isn't a good idea.
Hmm.
No, that wasn't.
Y'all speaks Elven.
Hmm?
Y'all speaks Elven.
Not me.
Not
Speak
me.
it and you shall see.
Speak orc though.
Speak that too.
I speak common, halfling, and dwarvish.
You speak common, what and what? I couldn't, you cut out.
Halfling and dwarvish.
Are we saying what languages we are proficient in at the moment?
I don't know, I was guessing.
Apparently.
Yeah, I was just asking who spoke Elvish.
I do. Fluently.
Neat.
About...
How long is this trip supposed to take?
From Burdusk to Greenest,
Yeah.
probably one or 2 days.
Oh, so at some point we're probably gonna have to camp.
Hmm.
I mean, unless the guy doesn't care about his horses.
We'll stop.
I feel like the person whose livelihood depends on horses probably cares about his horses.
I was trying to make a joke, it didn't work.
We'll stop. But getting back on languages, I am proficient. I am very fluent in 4 of them. Already heard me speak 2.
That's impressive. Spent a lot of time studying then.
Unfortunately. Part of my upbringing, but it is what it is.
Right. Well, it's all right with you guys. I'm just gonna kind of watch the rain for a little bit.
Okay.
No offense, I just only have so much talking in me in a day.
That's definitely understandable.
So the rest of your day goes by pretty much the same. It's dreary, rainy, carriage is slopping through mud. It probably gets to a point where eventually you close the back flaps of the leather cover. You guys do eventually make camp at a crossroads area off to the side. There's a small cabin with a fireplace and some beds inside. The next day continues pretty much the same, except the rain has stopped. And eventually, let me find it here. For the past several days, you've been traveling a road that winds lazily across the rolling grasslands of the green fields. Sundown is now approaching when you top a hill and see the town of Greenest just a few short miles away. But instead of the pleasant, welcoming town you expected, you see columns of black smoke rising from burning buildings, running figures that are little more than dots at this distance, and a dark, winged shape wheeling low over the keep that rises above the center of the town. Greenest is being attacked by a dragon.
That's not a rumor.
Indraconic. Oh, crap.
I don't know that language.
Back in Draconic, told you it wasn't a rumor.
Oh shit! I immediately take out my axes.
It's so weird hearing him cuss.
I know, right? I'm a soldier.
It's
I
so weird
immediately
hearing
take out
you
my
cuss.
axes and start trying to assess the situation, seeing if there's a good way I can run in there without being noticed.
You gonna try to fight a dragon?
No,
By
I'm
yourself?
going to try to get civvies out away from the dragon.
Oh, I had to think about that.
Okay, calm down. Ooh, breathe. I'm gonna pass
Stay
out.
back.
I'm gonna pass out.
Don't pass
And
out.
he's out.
Don't pass out.
Oh, did he pass out?
No, he's still alive. Don't pass out. This is your first test. You cannot pass out.
Save citizens. Okay.
There you go.
Okay,
And I try to say that with seriousness, but it's so fucking hard.
so approaching town, by the time you get there, the sun has set. The only light that you see are burning buildings and fires, and half a moon provides some dim light throughout the town and the area surrounding it. There's a stream that flows past Greenest, and the front gates are open, and you do see people fleeing out of the town.
The dragon still attacking?
It's flying. It's kind of circling the keep in the center of town. It's not really paying much attention to much else.
Is it talking?
You don't hear anything
Okay.
besides roars and the occasional like.
So it's just having fun.
You don't know.
Well,
It's attacking
it
the
looks
keep.
like it had fun.
Well, the fires aren't caused by it.
Oh.
I'm just going to grab one of the citizens that's running by, and I'm going to ask them, is anyone still holed up somewhere? Are people trapped?
A lot of people went to the keep. It's the safest place in town. Everyone else just tried to get out.
It doesn't look like it's safe.
Keep doesn't look damaged.
I wasn't worrying about the keep, it's the dragon circling it.
I let go of the citizens and nod to them. All right, stay safe. We'll see if we can find some way to get people out.
Governor Nighthill is still in the town. I believe he's at the keep.
Now, do you know of any back ways into the keep? Smaller entrances, anything like that?
Not that I can think of.
I'll just kind of nod to him. Okay.
If you are going into town, there is a lot of cultists and little dragon-like things running about.
Cultists?
Do I know those?
What?
Volts?
Roll a history check. Does anyone ask him about why he said cultists?
I did.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
So yes, you definitely know what kobolds are.
Oh, Draz, we're awesome right now.
Big
Kobolds.
Okay. Let me find.
He also said cultists. That's not good.
I have to actually find the.
No, kobolds aren't the problem. They're easy to kill.
Where's the information I'm looking for?
Well, looks like we're getting our adventure.
We'll just say you asked him about kobolds and he described them to you.
Yeah.
And you informed the party of their.
Yeah, they're kobolds.
Yeah. The citizen looks at. What's your name? Aura?
Kobolds, huh?
I need to turn off this.
Yeah,
music.
kobolds and then cultists?
Just put on a fireplace real quick.
Just put on a fireplace.
The villager looks at. Is your name Aura, Sid?
Yeah.
Okay. He looks at you, and when you ask him about the cultists, he goes, I don't know. They just said something about the cult of the dragon or something.
I gonna try, even
I
though my
mean-
history is shit.
I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and roll a 3.
I already rolled a history. It was a crit. I'm not rolling again. There you go.
Okay.
God, you need to toggle that.
Huh?
Yeah.
You need to change that
Need
the
to
way you can
toggle
toggle
that.
it.
How do I do that?
Go into gear.
Yeah,
Here.
you do it.
Core, bio, spells, gear. Go into gear.
Alright.
And on the right side box, you'll see a row. I'm not gonna say that. Queries? Yeah.
Queries.
Queries.
Yeah, go there and hit
Advantage toggle. And then you can do whisper toggle as well.
Yeah, I have all of everything toggled.
Not quite what I'm looking for.
So wait, this is on gear or my character sheet, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Not the actual settings. Not there. Like showing your character sheet.
So where was it? Left side?
Yep.
Right,
No,
and
right
then
side.
Right side. 4.
Roll.
Roll queries. Right now it'll say always roll advantage. You want to switch it to advantage toggle.
Well, at least we know where all the people are at.
Okay.
I
So
can't find roll
22.
queries.
Oh,
Here,
Lord.
I'll show you.
It's pretty simple.
Who rolled the 22?
That
This
was
guy.
Peace Guy.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
Panarfin Bodwada the Third.
So you've heard of them before? You know that they're usually organized in small cells that vary in size, usually from just a handful of members to scores of them.
I will
Other than
lay
that,
that
you
to
don't
the
know much
others.
about them.
Oh shit.
So while this is going on, I am going to look at the muddy ground here, and I am going to see if I can find any tracks of an organized group going through. Because obviously the people fleeing the city are going to be really chaotic and all over the place, but if there's a cult here, those people are organized. They will have a pattern to their steps, and I'm going to try to find that.
Okay, roll a investigation check.
I believe it would be survival for tracks, correct?
True. You could roll either, personally.
I roll at advantage because my favorite enemy is humanoids.
Okay. Examining the tracks around the area, you do see a lot fleeing outside of the town. You don't really see anything super organized, really. You see a bunch of like humanoid feet heading into town. There's a bunch of small kobold feet tracks. It all seems kind of hectic.
Okay. As best as I can, I am going to try to follow those humanoid feet that were heading inside, and I'm also going to try to stay on the track of those kobold tracks.
Nope.
No?
What? No, I rolled and it was an 8, so I'm not even gonna help you. I was like, I can help.
I'm not
No,
gonna try.
And I ain't gonna roll anymore. And I'm
My
done.
survival is a 0, right? My survival is a 0.
Anyway, I'm just motioning to the others to follow me. I'm trying to be quiet, and I am attempting to stealth.
Oh God.
Oh
Okay, so-
god. Even with an 8.
Oh. Here we go.
12 is still okay-ish.
I rolled a freaking
Hey.
6.
I have
rolled
to
a 19.
roll. I have to roll for.
Can you not find it?
No, I cannot.
Okay.
Unless they're actively looking, I believe you would use their passive perception.
Okay.
You're in the
There's
This
core,
is my
right?
phone.
You're in core right now in your character sheet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go over to the gear past spells. Okay, do you see NPCs at the very top? Of the three first bars. I'm not even helping him right now.
Nope.
I'm making it confusing.
4 bio spells.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
You'll
see
see a
NPCs?
gear.
No, I don't see NPCs.
Jump on
Don't
Discord.
click NPC.
What are you looking for?
You will get
Just
confused.
jump on
I'm-
Discord.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying.
Click the cog next to spells.
Got that?
Okay, the third box to the right at the top, it should say V27 NPC.
Oh, yeah.
Change roll queries to advantage toggle and whisper rolls to GM to whisper toggle.
And GM whisper rolls to GM what?
The
Whisper,
whisper
toggle.
toggle. So that you can just whisper a roll
Alright,
by
is that
switching
all?
it over.
That's it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, does Danielle roll at advantage or disadvantage? Does anybody remember?
Disadvantage.
Okay, just wanted to make
Cool.
sure before I roll it.
For what exactly?
Stealth.
Stealth.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I don't know Warforged.
Giant robot.
You got a
Probably
10.
disadvantage.
I have to look up.
Oh, not giant, but you know what I'm talking about. I can't believe I rolled 19.
Like, I
Higher
don't know
than
what
me with
rules
an
you're
8.
using,
I am
but I
mad.
think for like group checks like this, usually it's like if the majority pass, then it passes. If the majority fail, then fail.
Yeah, probably. Just so nice I don't have to roll with disadvantage anymore.
What was everyone's rolls?
I got an 8.
I got an 8.
8, 14, 12, 8, 19, 8, 14. Okay. So the group average was roughly like 10 to 12.
Yep. Wasn't a very good average.
No, that's not bad considering that it keeps you pretty much hidden.
Level 1. Level 1.
Entering through the front gates of Greenhest, you enter a town. You notice that most of the buildings really on fire. The smoke that you see is coming from burning like hay or carts. You do see like bunches of different groups of like kobolds and bandit looking like people running around. They don't really notice you much. They're they seem to be looting. Oh, oh yeah, the green horse man. Okay. Switch everybody over here.
There you go.
Mm.
At least give us a idea what it looks like. Which way did we come in?
Coming in from over here.
Okay. I put a dot. Boom.
That dot is unseeable.
Alright.
I'm all the way at the bottom.
I see it.
I can't see where the heck we are. Oh,
Okay.
never mind. I found it.
Screw you, Sky.
Okay.
No one's paying attention to
Okay,
us.
as you're like sneaking through town, they're really not paying any attention to like people or you in particular. They're basically like busting into houses and taking any valuables that they can see. They're carrying out giant bags of stuff,
Oh yeah.
paintings, any kind of, valuable items that they can get a hold of. As you make your way through town, without warning, 5 humans dash out from behind 2 buildings on your left. A limping man and 3 young children race across the street into more shadows. And a woman carrying a round shield and a broken spear turns and faces back in the direction from whence they came. 8 kobolds stream out of the alley on the family's heels and fan out around the woman, who looks determined to delay the creatures for as long as possible.
I am immediately moving up as close in range to one of those kobolds as I can, and I am flinging some axes.
Okay. Let me do something real quick.
Here we go. Remember, guys, level 1. We're all gonna die.
Level 1! Level 1!
Team wiped by kobolds.
Oh please, my character died to 2 gnolls in the last session I played.
When Gus was level 2, he died by 2 freaking. He went down by 2 dire wolves.
At least they were dire wolves.
Ben's making a little.
Fine.
I mean, we'll use what we gotta use. Like.
Well,
like
I
session.
wasn't expecting us to do any combat today, so.
Well,
You made it happen.
we got finished quick on making characters. Considering 3 of us are already done.
Yeah, like, my character was honestly finished before I even came here.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
It was fun making them, though.
So you actually throw those?
Hand axes? Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
cool.
My character has
That's
2
why
of
I
them
have
as
4
well.
of them.
Like if you hold like shift, it won't
I know, I'm
do that.
trying to draw something really fast. Oh, that's not even visible. I don't exactly have tokens for you guys.
What you can do is this. Yoink, just drag your character sheet out. There you go.
That's true.
What? Oh.
Yeah, thing is I don't have my. Ben hasn't put my picture in yet.
I can go do that real quick.
Wait, hang on. No. I will help.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Just gotta go ahead and
doing?
gonna do this right here. We're gonna, yep, there we go, just like that. Gonna take over there. Right, yep, we're gonna go like there, like there. Yeah, a little bit like that. There you go.
I'll kill you.
There you go, Christian.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep.
Sadly, I don't think he has a way to control it.
Erase it.
But I love it.
Erase it.
Don't you love it too?
No.
There you go, Ginge.
You can also just like drag in a random orc token or something.
Oh god, it's ginormous.
We'll zoom in to see everyone's character.
Okay,
Oh
I
my
would
gosh,
say
it's
you
James
guys were
T.
down
Orkman.
here.
Damn right it is. I used that one because he has like elf ears to a point.
It basically works.
Yeah, because I wasn't gonna find no
Okay.
elf work. That shit wasn't happening. I'll have to have him draw me one.
Actually, Christian, if you look in the Elder Scrolls, you might have better luck because orcs in that world are actually a type of elf.
Yeah, you know what? Might do that. Yeah, he works. Like it. He'll fit the part for now.
It'll do.
Yeah, I know she has a spear, or I know she has a sword, but this is gonna be the woman.
Yep, that's fine. Improv.
Improv, go.
Okay.
Don't worry, next week everything will be all fancy dream, so this doesn't look like this.
Oh, I'm perfectly fine with maps like this. It's A-okay. All I need is a visual representation to help me along with theater of the mind.
And then let me roll dice and hit shit. Here we go. Gee, look how fast we got into combat in Ben's story.
It's amazing.
Well, okay, it's not my story.
Well, whatever.
I didn't create this story.
No, it doesn't matter. What I'm saying is, this is your campaign.
But yeah, there should be some default kobold tokens in there. You can just, like, Control-C, Control-B a bunch of them.
Yeah, I'm trying to find them.
And they're just kobolds.
free assets. There we go.
Oh, everyone's like, they're just kobolds.
Goblins and
important. No, they're
kobolds.
not. I need to change the color of my dice for this one. Changing it to red. Matches my eyes. Any kobolds were there?
There was 8.
It's Kibberts. Sounds like I just said Sherbert almost. We're fighting Sherbert.
We're fighting Sherberts.
I hope it's watermelon.
No. It's cherry.
I'm good. I don't like cherry.
One thing, if we're fighting fucking Sherbert, how the hell is it fighting back? Isn't that just like scream? Hey look, we get a roll initiative.
So do we get a surprise round due to stealth?
Yes, because they're not paying any attention to you. They're
And I
paying
gotta put
attention to
stuff
her.
in.
Okay, would you like me to go ahead and roll, since I had already announced that I did that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm getting up in 20 feet of them so I can fling some X's. There's one of them. Do that hit?
I can't see.
I hate being level 1.
Yes, that
Level
hits.
1. Level.
That is +2 because humanoids are my favorite enemy. So that is 9 damage.
Which one are you attacking?
The closest one to me.
Okay. so
Yes.
Gotta fix my token. So
let me pop this out so I don't have to keep like moving it around. That one's dead.
Cool.
Wow.
And with my bonus action, I'll move up closer and fling my other hand axe at this one.
And that one's dead.
Okay.
Believe a
That-
23 probably hits.
Yeah, that definitely.
I have to roll
is.
this differently.
Ow.
Wait, why?
Because it's my offhand attack.
Oh, so 4 damage.
It doesn't get my strength bonus, but it does still get my favored enemy bonus, so it's still 4 damage. And I'm going to take a position next to the woman, and I'm going to take out one of my other hand axes. Just say, "Don't worry, backup's here."
We're back up. Really?
Okay, real quick, let me.
Been likes health bars.
Well, it helps me keep track of what's.
Damn right it does. It's health bars. Who doesn't like health bars?
In any case, that was my turn.
Okay.
Aha! I killed one without doing
So-
anything.
Everyone roll initiative.
Holy shit, they're coming back.
Yay. Why
Not-
can I not click it? Oh, that
God damn it.
Dude, don't worry. I'm probably gonna roll like a freaking 1.
Hello.
Watch. I swear I'm going to roll shit initiative. Yeah, see? Told you. 4.
Ha! I get advantage.
Jesus.
Four initiatives.
The two
4.
humans are killing it.
Ugh.
I'm
Mine
sorry,
should be
there
14.
appears to only be one human. There's one human and an anime.
Shut up, you.
And an anime.
I am not an anime.
Wait, what is yours, Todd?
Oh, it
My
should be
initiative
14.
14.
Oh, you forgot
Should
to
be
click on your
14.
token.
Oh. Well, I think you can click on it yourself, on the actual turn order, and fix it yourself.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Click it, type it in the right way, and there you go. Guys, have you ever known me for ever rolling good initiative?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Always roll fucking shit initiative. Hate it.
I hope that I can roll good perception.
Well, I mean, at least I get a go last.
Because this
Hmm.
should not be Shadow.
It's gonna be Shadow Watch.
Okie doke. So, just to simplify this,
Yeah, we killed one's dead. There's 7 left. And one's literally almost dead.
I think I'm.
Think you're losing your mind?
No, I was gonna say I think I'm going to roll them all as one, and then just have them all go in one turn.
That's probably the easier way.
Or you could split it into 2 groups. That's usually what I do for large groups like that.
That's what I was thinking about.
Cobalt
that's what I'm
group
gonna
1,
do.
Cobalt group 2. Or, you know, K group 1, K group 2.
Hey, hey.
Son of a bitch. They gotta go before me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure anything would go before a fucking 4.
Anything other than a 3, a 2, a 1, a 0, or a negative number.
I'm gonna slap you.
Good luck.
Oh, my mistake. I actually didn't figure in all of the decimal points in between those. My apologies.
Raz.
Okay.
Now
It
you know what I put up
is-
with.
It is Aurora's turn.
Yay.
Kill them all.
Oh, sweet. Yay.
Level 1.
Right.
Level 1.
I hate the fact that I actually have to do up close melee now. I hate this so bad. Hang on.
I mean, couldn't you been a rogue and started with a bow?
I do have a bow, but at the same time, trying to do something. Excuse you. Wait, what?
Huh?
Nothing. Trying to figure something out.
The kobold.
Unfortunately, far
Okay.
away.
No, she's not a kobold. I just didn't have a token or anything for her, so I just rolled her initiative off the kobolds.
Oh, okay. Doesn't matter, I was just asking.
Okay, so I need to move there. There. And I'm gonna shoot him. I don't get advantage, do I? No.
Depends on if you were hidden.
You were hidden.
Never mind. That
Oh,
changes
yeah,
things.
I'm still hidden.
Ah, well. This works. Does that hit? See, that misses. I'm gonna be mad. Trying to get the one that's dying.
Yes, that hits.
Yay!
That bitch is dead.
Well, also, really? Well, it's a 9.
I think it died at 8.
It's gonna die at 9. That's all I
Okay.
get.
You just walk up to it, kick it, now you're dead.
Shut up.
It flinched, I'm telling you. Man, I don't even get extra attack. I just got 1 attack. It sucks. Level 1 sucks.
I can't do mine anymore. I'm back at level 1. It sucks.
Hey, I don't want to hear it. I only have one spell that does damage, and it's a
That's your
cantrip.
fault.
Don't worry, you'll get there.
Okay, it is Dragonheart's turn.
Hmm.
Was not prepared for this. Okay, he moved.
Fine. You don't need to be. We're fine. This is just like a test battle.
30 feet.
No, it's not. This is actually fucking story based.
I'm pretty sure the kobold fails that.
No,
Ah, it's on
Nope.
advantage. Freaking forgot to set the.
didn't
damn
matter. It would have saved.
thing. Advantage toggle was. Well, it saved.
Takes 4 damage, right? Or no damage. Is it 4 damage or no damage?
damage.
No damage.
No
It
damage.
says it. I'm an idiot.
Alright. It's back to Aris's turn, but technically he's already went.
Well, I went in our surprise round.
Yeah.
So he gets
So
to
you
go
go ahead
again.
and go. Need to copy this.
Yeah, so I am going to
Kill them all.
move up here into a flanking position with the woman. Or
Mhm.
actually, yeah, I'm going to do this. I could use fire breath, but that would probably cause collateral damage, and I don't want to do that.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. So, take out my other hand axe, taking a swing at this guy here, the one below me that's already damaged.
Okay.
I believe that'll hit.
Yep.
I would like to roll something other than a 2. That's 9 damage. Then I will use my offhand to swing at the one just behind me.
Okay. That hits.
Yes,
Nice.
guys, kill them all, please.
There we go. So plus 2, that is 6 damage. Chop, chop!
What, he died at 6 damage?
They're not strong kobolds.
They're not strong.
Then the other one took like 8 before he died?
No.
And then I will move up to this kobold's range, and I'm just going to stand in front of him holding the axes.
Okay.
That is my turn.
I will be casting Magic Missile.
You are going to need more missiles than that. It is 3 missiles at the start.
So roll that 2 more times.
Yep.
Well, that fucking thing.
There you go.
Dead.
Which one are you attacking?
Can I attack multiple?
Yes, each missile can target a different one, although I will say in the interest of fairness, you have to determine what's going where before you roll damage.
Oh. Here, I'm going to reroll.
Oh no, I was just saying that, like, just state what you think you would have targeted, and I think that's fair enough. I'm sorry,
probably
I'm
the 3
accidentally
closest. Here, how do I?
This one?
Yeah, that one, the one beside it. Does Magic Missile have a radius damage?
No.
Nope.
Then probably the other one that was near the Golden Dragon dude.
Okay, so 1 like to 3 places.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Nice.
I'm just gonna take a nap. You guys got this.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. Uh-oh. Ow.
This is gonna suck.
You missed.
Nope.
Oh my god.
Crit!
There you go.
Hey, look
Now
at
you're
that.
hitting it.
That actually hit.
My AC is 15. Of course it hit.
Oh, good lord.
20 is a very high roll at low
Yeah.
levels.
I did not see that.
Y'all
Yeah.
are so used to having ACs of like 24.
Oh, I've never had an AC of 24.
6 piercing damage.
There you go.
That actually that's actually kind of scary considering we're level 1. Well, I mean, not for me.
There we go.
Okay, it is Panner's turn.
Banner, you got this. Just go in there, kill something. They're almost dead.
Ray of Frost.
One of them looks like it's about to
Wait,
fall. on the
where are
ground.
you?
Oh god.
Gonna attack that
That
one.
hit us?
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
No.
It's single target.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fine.
Thank God.
It's not an AoE.
Well, I know where I'm killing.
Yay.
Hello.
That hits.
Thank God.
The 16 hits.
6 cold damage. You turned that
The
damn.
kobold freezes and falls to the ground.
And that's my only attacking spell, so yeah.
Cool.
That.
Awesome.
Havoc's turn.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking. Okay. I'm gonna rage. Yep, that's me
But
raging.
would you like to rage?
Nope, I wouldn't like to rage. I am raging. Boop. I wanna fuck this thing's world up. Watch me
Okay.
miss. Watch me miss this.
I doubt it.
My only... Yeah, no, I'm gonna miss this. No,
No, you hit it.
I didn't miss that. It's dead.
Yeah, it's dead.
It is exceedingly dead.
You splatted it.
That's all I
of
got.
us
That's
flat.
all my movement.
That's your turn.
Yep, use my bonus, use my moves, and
All
use my
right,
attack.
it's back up to Aurora.
I just have a spear in my gun. I'm going, son of a.
Stop cussing.
He's got a spear in his stomach.
To be fair, it's not a spear. It's a very sharp stone dagger.
It's still fucking...
Sorry, for some reason I just always picture kobolds with spears.
Yeah.
You know, I do
I
too.
have to wait. No, I broke stuff.
Actually, that would have been with advantage, considering I was still stealth and it didn't get on my turn yet.
Doesn't matter.
No, I was just saying.
Let's say you made a kobold puddle.
Yeah, I know. You did too.
You get Snookatook because it's busy stabbing
I was
me.
working on it.
Doesn't matter.
Thank you. I got it.
I just wanted to say Snookatook.
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 You just been
Okay,
Snookatook.
I'm doing the best I can. There you go. 11.
Yeah.
Is it dude?
How would you like to kill it?
Yeah. The arrow goes straight through its head.
There's
Yeah.
a small gurgle sound, and then it just collapses.
And then the Dragonborn stomps his fucking head in.
No, I'm just kind of tending to the wound in my side now.
And I shut my rage off.
Okay, the family comes back. They don't exit the alleyway. The three over here, the three kids and the father, stay kind of in the shade of the alleyway. But the mother with the shield and the spear looks at you. Thank you. Thank you all.
Yep.
No problem. Are there any more people pinned down?
I'm not really sure. Most people try to either make it to the keep or get out of town. We were unfortunately caught in our house when the kobolds showed up.
Right. Well, I think we're going to stay here for a little bit. See who we can find, see who we can get out, and try and find some of these damned cultists.
Alright, we're going to head to the keep. It's the closest thing to us right now. I would recommend you all do the same.
Right. Just obviously try and stay out of sight of that thing.
Of course.
So, does anyone even have health potions?
She goes over and she begins helping her husband, who does look heavily injured, by the way,
I unfortunately
Down the-
don't have anything.
down the alleyway.
Draz, how fucked up are you?
I took 6 damage from that. My max is
Oh,
11.
I'm moving building.
I have nothing. I'm not a healer. I'm sorry.
Did we have a cleric in the...
That would be Danielle, but she's not here.
That's
mean-
alright. God is PDM.
I mean, I have cure wounds, but
I'm basically presently just kind of trying to like hide the fact that this hurts real bad.
Yeah, you're not hiding it from
Yeah. I'm just looking forward and I'm continuing what I was doing before.
Yeah, you need patched up. Anybody got anything? I don't have anything.
I unfortunately do
Yeah.
not.
I'm gonna
I do not either.
walk up to him and cure wounds.
Yeah.
Actually, that's
Okay.
pretty good.
So, real quick,
Level 1, oh my god.
the kobolds do have tiny bags hanging from their sides.
Ew. Loot.
Excellent. Let's go ahead and grab that real quick. How about?
Ooh,
I also
okay.
retrieve my axes.
Yeah,
so,
do that.
let me
I wipe
see
off
here.
my, you know,
I have to do some
red
math real
covered
quick.
battle axe. Or great axe, not battle axe. You say battle axe a lot, damn it. Got it in my head.
Okay. Well, D6.
Man, Landon was right. We do get the best rolls at loot.
Okay, they had to collectively. They had 60 gold worth of valuables on them.
Damn.
How much?
60 gold.
Okay.
Not like gold, but
No, 60 gold pieces.
oh, it actually had gold.
I'm just value. Say it was just 60 gold pieces.
Okay.
That way we don't have to do like giant selling things later.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Let's just say that while we're on the fly, we're just kind of splitting that up, not paying a whole lot of mind to it. Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
Sure.
It's easily just 10 each.
Yeah. Well,
Okay. The woman also did tell you her name was Lennon Swift. Her husband's name was Kuth. Making your way through town, you don't really see any more villagers just running about. Mostly it's just groups of kobolds and bandits and people wearing hooded robes. Not so many of the ones with robes. There's like one every now and then with the occasional group, but they're usually with larger groups.
think we could nag one,
Larger groups.
but there's not like a small group.
No, they're usually with very large groups.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can try. I'm just gonna keep saying
No.
very large group.
No. Level 1.
Eventually, you do find your way towards the bottom of the hill that the keep sits on.
How's everybody doing?
I mean, I'm fine. I have one more spell left, and that's it.
That's nice.
See, this is why I don't do spells.
Yeah, I'm good to go. Let's see, how's that keep looking?
How is that keep looking?
I say to the DM.
Oh, so I'm sorry, I was reading something.
I
What?
second it. How's the keep looking?
How's the keep looking?
Yeah.
It looks fairly sturdy. There's some singe marks here and there on the sides of it. Not much. The dragon seems to have flown away for now.
Thank God.
Okay, is there anyone milling about outside it that we can see, or is it just kind of a clear path to the gate?
There's a winding path up the side of the hill. It goes up to the right and then curves around to the left and then eventually meets the gate. The gate is currently shut. The lady that you helped and her husband are making their way up the hill now.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we're going to continue taking that same path. Safety in numbers. Obviously, I'm going to be
Sure.
keeping an eye out for danger.
Oh, the Dragonborn.
If it matters at all, I have a passive perception of 15.
Good job. 'Cause I don't.
I'm assuming during the scuffle my hood came off.
Okay.
I guess.
I'm talking to the DM,
Okay.
not Christian.
Anything specific you...
Nah, they'll just notice mid-20s woman. Hair is up in a ponytail, just normal looking human.
Clearly, actually a tiefling.
Clearly. Clearly something else.
Not clearly something else.
She's actually another Warforged.
Kill it.
They're becoming more advanced.
No.
But yes, we're going up that path.
Yeah. Yes, we are.
Okay. So eventually you make it to the portcullis. She's yelling up at someone inside the tower next to it. Eventually here, okay, give me 1 second. A couple people eventually open the gate and you all make your way in to the inner courtyard, which then leads up a stair to the right to a flat parapet.
Or what?
Sure.
It's like a opening of flat stone area that
Oh,
you can
okay.
stand on, look down. There's a guy pacing along the parapet. Now that the sky is clear. When he sees the woman and her husband come in, he greets them. He's fairly bandaged. His one arm is in a sling, and one side of his face is kind of injured. He's just kind of staring off and talking to people. You kind of gather that this is probably Governor Nighthill.
Hmm.
Who wants to talk to him?
Sorry, I was just writing his name down in my notes. Pardon me, Governor. Horace Aurelius. Just come in from Burdesk. I've noticed the situation. Speed is needed. Is there anything you require assistance with?
For now, I think we're good. Most of the town folks either cleared out or are here in the keep.
Right, that's good. We have time to settle down and regroup then.
Seemed that way. He walked over to the edge and looks out over the town. The pillars of smoke are starting to subside slightly. You can see that a lot of the groups are starting to make their way outside of town, but there are some that are lingering here or there. Well,
Cultist.
I welcome you all. Not the best day for Greenest.
Any idea what they wanted?
Seems they were just collecting valuables.
They do that often.
Not often. This is the first time they've attacked us.
Hmm.
Still,
That's
for a
nervy.
dragon to come all the way out here, I can't help but feel like there must be something it wanted.
Probably, but I couldn't tell you what.
Right. Well, there's a lot to go over, a lot to think about, and for now it seems the best we can do is wait for the numbers to disperse a bit. I enjoy getting in a good scrap, but I'm not stupid enough to try and take on an army by myself. We may just need to get some rest for the time being.
After your rest, I do have a couple of things that you all might be able to help me with.
Of course. Consider my axes at your command for the time being.
Very well. Find a place to rest. Heal up. Come find me when you are ready. I'll introduce you to, Castellan. He should have some valuable information about things that we might be able to use to keep people safe or get others that haven't made it here safely here.
Understood. I just
I'll
turned
help
back
for
to the
now.
rest of the group. Well, some rest sounds good for now, don't you think?
Yeah.
I
And
guess.
so does you tending to that wound.
Looks pretty healed
Well,
up.
it's much better now, thanks to our small friend.
You're welcome.
Got a puke yet?
I don't feel so great.
Go ahead. You deserve it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go behind this building.
Yeah.
Just hear slight sickly vomiting.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be great.
New to this, is he?
Very.
Yeah, sounds like he hasn't traveled much. He's a civilian.
Not for long, he's not.
Anymore, he's not.
as you guys are all heading into the keep, he starts talking to different people about things offhand. But I think that's a fair place to end it for now, considering I wasn't expecting to actually start the session
Well, guess
today.
what?
Yeah, but you did very well for doing all this off the cuff.
Yep. And I need to go to bed.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And I'm happy with it because I kind of just wanted to get into decent practice combat exactly like this. It was a
Yeah.
good place to start.
You almost went down.
Oh yeah, like that was the risk I took when I went in there. I'm just like, that's what he would have done, so that's what I did.
So far, I really like everyone's characters.
That now.
Interesting.
Like, okay, the weird part is I did actually do random rolls for my character, and some of the things that I got for her were like, okay, this is gonna be fun to play.
Yeah, that's fun, isn't it? I
It's-
really love doing that now that I've determined it's a thing.
When I started making my character or thinking about it, I was like, okay, I'm going to choose an artificer, and then I'm going to, like, choose some race. I don't know. And then Ben, or Drast, you were like, I rolled everything randomly. I was like, you know what? I'll try it. I still got artificer.
Wow.
Ha! Hilarious.
What's hilarious is that almost everybody is now taking on that idea.
But it
Except you know, Ginge. Who wants
Well,
to be different.
I'd say Ginge and Danielle, they both had pretty solid ideas of what they wanted.
Yeah, which is perfectly fine. I just did it and brought it up because I spent a long time trying to think up character ideas and like I wasn't getting a whole lot, so I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm just rolling some stuff and seeing what happens and going with it. And I'm glad I did. I got a good character out of it.
yeah, I'm really
A
happy with my
who
character.
turned into who's going to be very interesting. By the way, I can speak literally 3 of the languages in the group.
Yeah, it's really cool, huh?
I literally speak Elfish, Halfling, and Draconic.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I have Draconic too, so that's great.
Yeah, me too.
After we finish Horde of the Dragon Queen and the Rise of Tiamat, I'm going to be working on my own, like, custom campaign, which I have been working on slightly here and there. But the idea that I was kind of toying with is something I heard on another one of my little videos that I watch, DMs that I watch, is have the characters roll like level 15 characters, and then have them roll level 15 characters and play a fairly dangerous mission for the first session, and then have something happen at the end of the session where they either get switched into a new body or they get regressed back to level 1 somehow.
Oof.
So it kind of gives that
I'd go with the first thing. Putting another body.
Oh, you
You
mean
get-
like what we've already done to ourselves?
Yeah.
Turns
But
out
it's-
they were just playing a D&D campaign the whole time. That's the plot twist.
Mm.
They
But
get sucked into the D&D
It's an interesting
campaign.
idea for the beginning of a campaign to have someone roll a character that's a higher level and then have their secondary character be that same character but in a weaker body.
I think it'd be funny if we actually played not as ourselves, but as people who play the game get sucked into their characters.
Oh, that would be interesting.
You don't.
That'd be fun.
You don't want that.
What?
Like
You
from a
don't want
from a storytelling aspect, it'd be fun.
All I
But-
can say is I had fun here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
really-
honestly just really like the fact that we were able to get into some interesting stuff so fast. I really appreciate that.
I really wish Landon could actually do his campaign more because I miss playing a character. But I also been wanting to DM an actual campaign for a while now.
You know, if Landon wasn't so damn busy all the time, he could.
Okay, gentlemen, I love you. I have to go to bed.
Okay, become Slip, Sammy.
Alright.
See you later.
I'm gonna end the stream
Bye.
here.
Okay.
Bye,
Okay.
stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye.
if we don't end up